Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz-Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating Voxe populi, voxe Dei. Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, Voxe populi, voxe Dei.
And your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry. Your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry. Your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry. Your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry.
So when you come kokoda. So we na when you come so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. So when you come kokoda. So we na when you come so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman.
Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be chitranitary we dienkwa. Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be chitranitary we dienkwa. Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be Okusi no waboa bone wa ye no say son last man standing be.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
We are going to turn the whole country upside down. One by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down. One by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down. One by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
Me tetafo na me buy me baton fish ewo asafo market ya me be one wo hwe me da bia no pa me so dia wo yem tema me awia ne ama me eto afufu awime so ne asebo me efiri se dum so ba me ba no fish adaka duasa ne akoto agu kwa eti na me ba no wonya sika ma me na me de didi efira no pa me ba me ni di yo eno ani bodo se hwan ana me du ha no mato bi die me ba nya sika ma me wo boss ante se di Agyeman no nya dum so abro wa de me na ye nyira firi dum so me tiasi me de me sum ho ne mu ya ansa me da fom birim mama adai ɛdeɛ ne ayɛ ma yɛ wɔ abere wɔnte wo maame wɔnte sɛ me a mama me hunu ama ne sei tumete me wɔ demonstration na mɛkɔ no makɔ kama asɛm so akyerɛ mama na wɔhu me mɔbɔ na dum sɛ wonya na me bɛyɛ timi ntan fiishi wɔnyɛ sika mata aduane adi ɛne maba ha biribiaa ne ɛbɛte ɛsɛ NDC foɔ na sisei MPP foɔ sisei na nti wo mama MPP foɔ no ne sɛ ne kura yi nyinaa yɛ MPP deɛ wɔ mo bɛka ɛna nkurɔfoɔ yɛ deɛ ne kura yi nyinaa MPP me bat yesi baby di etobo engomo di anuma ko bu agu nipa ko na mu bugu ya wade wa aboa wote wona ne dai obi abu agu wanya demonstration bibi a mo se MPP fo na ye de sa ne ye woni pa wo mo woni pa che mo di a ene ya fe mu nsore so ndi mama se wontimi a wonya bone eno ase me na me ka ye so me boa no wonya amade obetimi betena ho no wohwe na mire wa ye mobo.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Okusi no wabua bone wa no say son last man standing be China tari we dienkwa. Okusi no wabua bone wa no say son last man standing be China tari we dienkwa. Okusi no wabua bone wa no say son last man standing be China tari we dienkwa. Okusi no wabua bone wa no say son last man standing be China tari we dienkwa.
But you must feel really proud.
Actually, I'm greatly honored. The Almighty God has done me a tremendous honor. Today is historic. It's a victory for all the teachers in Prempeh College because over the past years, teachers in Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. So today, the Almighty God is crowning our effort. It's a victory to all the teachers and all the teachers in Prempeh College and all the teachers in Ghana.
So when you come, kokoda. So what you know when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den emai se wani kuma kokoda 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 se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Taylor. It's exactly 4:39 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:39 in Ghana. We stream live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's a wonderful evening. I know you're having a wonderful time too in Ghana. We are live on TV. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are streaming live on radio tonight. Around the world, we are on all platforms. Tonight, you can watch this show live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. This evening, you'll get us live. We're also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube this evening. We're streaming live also on Facebook, our official Facebook page. We have two pages on Facebook, Loud Silence TV. We are live tonight on Facebook, and also With All Due Respect page on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook, and also With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We're also live on TikTok tonight. You can find us on Kevin Taylor _WADR. Kevin Taylor _WADR. That is our TikTok handle. We are also streaming live on radio this evening. If you have an Android device, go to the Google Play Store.
download Loud Silence Radio. We have our own radio app. You can listen to us. Maybe you're driving, you're doing something else, you don't want to be distracted, you can listen to the radio. We're live on radio tonight, Loud Silence Radio. Go to Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. We're also live on iOS or on Apple. Tonight, go to the App Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You will get us live. All platforms are blazing. Our affiliates picking this show live across the world. We have sanctioned those affiliates. If you are not our affiliate, do not pick this feed. If you are not our partner, do not pick this feed. If you do so, we will report and take your page away. It's simple as that. Tonight, we're here to discuss Ghana. We are here to break the issues down. It's got to do with Agyeman Manu. Agyeman Manu, the former health minister. Majority of you guys have heard that the NHIA or the health hospitals are not able to receive your NHIA card. The data is messed up. You cannot basically get the needed service that you need to get when you go to the hospitals. Technically, all the services at the hospitals have come to a halt. Sorry, you are not able to access any information. Tonight, we will explain to you what the NPP did, the dangerous, hideous contract they signed. Why today we are experiencing that in Ghana. We have the document. We will show you the contract the former health minister signed. He was instructed by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Babaumia at cabinet to go ahead and sign that contract. Tonight, we'll be doing lots and lots of reading, lots and lots of breakdown. You need to be ready because, you know, this platform, that's what we do here. We will be doing a lot of reading tonight. So brace yourself for another eye-opening breakdown when it comes to contractual agreements and the ups and downs, the hidden secrets, the NPP, the traps they set before they left office. My job tonight is to break it down to the simplest form for you to have a clear understanding of what is happening in Ghana tonight or today. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I made Jumadi Huchame abo a year no watch our Ghana amana upon Sima Edianai Miensa 8:43 p.m. Jumadi way a trigu our TV so radio so Facebook, YouTube, TikTok and a radio baby baby and a Jumadi way a trigu. Your platform nanka say or multi TV no anasa or any digital TV on Sabeka Jumadi way TV so Ghana and Africa. A year importing about 22 African countries in Kronkwa Edunumienu Omunyina Eshe Jumadiewe Anadwi. Show no Loud Silence TV so eno ye yanka say channel multi TV so on sabetimi aka enyumbre. Yesa etwa egu Loud Silence TV so Facebook. Oko Facebook now search for Loud Silence TV. I won't sa ebeka Jumadiewe. Yesa live YouTube so search for Loud Silence TV. On Sabeka Loud Silence TV, we who many more say Jumadiewe koso YouTube. Live a year TikTok no Kevin Taylor _WADR and any official TikTok page. Radio so Android device I go Google Play Store so now search for Loud Silence Radio, a yellow logo bisa o ko na so download ya Jumadiewe onsa ebeka onso obetumi ene ye din komo or iPhone so and I say Apple device be called App Store na download the Loud Silence Radio on Sabeka Jumadiewe ho and also obetumi ahwe. With all due respect to see your official page or Facebook and also another channel obetumi a subscriber and as a part of ana obeso hwe Jumadiewe ho onsa ebetumi akan ho. Inti to be very fair with you, all the platforms are blazing. We are live. All channels are up. Enyumbre Jumadiewe bedino efa a year MPP are buying a year contractor omune a year ejuma be a sign a na sa contract no ende yebenya botre edwudwam akenkan contract no amwe sene adikudie ntia ende wo sori anopa a MPP 40 radio so ka say ai NHI no ende ko hospital a yese untumi kra enya eden healthcare sisia no yese wo kwa eye dwuma computer nyina nya dwuma yebusa wa wo do card kwa yese ntumi nje card e kire adness for no gene mo bobo udin hyem de na esi SNDC aban MPP for na eye yebekire odwirima NPP for die ansa na omu free aban mu contract omu sign ye time ben na saa Jumadiewe start ye embrado do sen na sebio saa contract we sebio oba Ghana ye health anase apomudin honsensema okokro bia so a ye wo eye ginabia baako anase hub anase tenabia eye ekrom homma anase emu nipa nyina no ye je wo ho eye ensem ana ka ne se ɛyɛ o data ɛyɛ information ɛwɔ ho a ɛno ɛne yɛde gugu so a ɛhɔ ɛna sɛ bi wokɔ hospital na aka sɛ frɛ Kwame Kum wobɔ wo din pɛ yɛbɔ no computer so pɛ na wo din ɛyie pie ɛduru a yɛde ma wo na ano no ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ bi hospital a wokɔɔyɛ ɛbɛtumi aba no ɛne yɛfrɛ wo data ɛno ɛne yɛhwɛ ho ɛde hu sɛ aban so tumi hu sɛ wokɔ hospital ha na yɛma wɔduro sei na ɛduro wei no sɛ aban tuaka ɛma ɛyɛ deɛ bɛkwae hospital anaa nipa a ɔmde ɛduro no ma bɛkwae hospital no ɛti yɛfa no a hub ɛyɛ data hub a ɛno ɛna ɛhwɛ ɛyɛ deɛ yɛapɔmuden so nyinaa ɛwɔ Ghana MPP aban ba power no ɔmo ne ɛyɛ company bi assign contract na contract no yɛbɛkenkan mu akyerɛw adekodie nti a ɛndɛ oba ayaresabea bebree ɛwɔ Ghana yɛse computer ne nyɛ adwuma break it down national health insurance no ɛnyɛ yie no ɛnkɔ yie no asɛe no MPP fo yɛ dede no ɛyɛ fidie a ɔmo ankasa som yɛ contract ɔmo sign yɛ nsɛm a ɛwom sikadi a ɛwom ɛne sebio nnwom nipa bi ɛfa akokɔ asa ɛdi civil Ghana fo etwa atoro ɛkyerɛ Ghana fo no ɛndɛ mede ne nyinaa bɛkyerɛw yɛwie so a krataa ɛyɛ contract no bɛde bɛma Ghana fo ma mo nyinaa makan na mo hu no korɛ no bibi free ɛne adekodie nti a ɛndɛ yɛduru ha na asam no deɛ ma ne yɛ den sɛ ɛyɛ the health minister ɛndɛ ɔmote so anaasɛ aban wei no ɔmode ntutuye bi atoto kwan mu a obi bɛka sɛ temporal anaasɛ solutions a ɛma saa nnwoma yi a ɛkɔ so no ɛso abra sɛ kakra na yɛbɛma Ghana fo hu bebi a ɛyɛ MPP aban no deɛ kɔduruɛ ɛyɛ former health minister Mr. Kweku Agyeman Manu mokai ɔno na ɔkɔkra poison ɛba Ghana sɛ Sputnik vaccine a yɛde bɛwɔ Ghana fo a ebi wuwuiɛ no saa papa wei ɛna tena mu ɛsign saa contract no na ɛndɛ dwuma yi enyumbre me dwumadi a wo sɛ me di no ha no sɛ me guide wo me ka wo ho me boa wo me kenkan dwedwam ɛma wo ɛte deɛ ɛkɔ n'ase sɛ ne bɛyɛ a wo MPP no sɛ obi gyina w'anim na ɔsɔ MPP ne a wobɛhu no sɛ ɔtwe na wo hu no sɛ ɔyɛ nipa wobɛhu no sɛ ɔyɛ mambɔfoɔ wobɛhu no sɛ ɔnyɛ reasonable human being a ɛwɔ sɛ wotie no dwumadie wɔ dwumadie bi a ɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu yɛdwedwam ama Ghanafoɔ ɛhu no korɛ no obia ɛpɛ ma asɛm titiri ɛyɛ asantehene otumfoɔ ɔsɛ tutu nana odɔ me piaw kyankyanhene na mabɛyi Kevin Taylor ana obɛ ne dan onana onigu nan so ontumi ntwa nkyene utwa twene pɛ yɛ nyinaa disabled nana obɛfa me saa ade ne deɛ ba na aba inti masa ba ndɛ nana ebia mɛsa to afa PZ ɛnde wama green light ni inti time redu na so asɛm to fa hɔ a nana mɛto afa hɔ ɛna mekyia ɛyɛ Ghana fo nyinaa ahemfo sebio nipa ɔmo Ghana ɔmo dɔme ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔman we kɔ so a ɔmo nyinaa agye pene sɛ yɛn kyekyere man no na sebio ɔman we ɛmfa ne ntoma pa ɛmfra medin me maame ene me papa ewo me ede to me no eye Echo Bedu na me brofo di no eye Kevin Taylor into betum de Echo Bedu no ahyem Kevin Taylor ne finfi na ye Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor be yan wan awonani sebio ena me saye mfantini me nyine wa santimemu ena me sate French kakra me ti America sisi ame no kase me yire ena me mba nyina ha no mo me tua me tax for Ghana because me seniska ko Ghana yeteme ena me sa tua me tax for America inti me wo ho kwan se me ka Ghana ho nsem na me wo ho kwan se me kyirikyirem sebio kuntu enwan a ne chia ne ko debi yenyini na yenye sika pa na se ye bese adwudwe ho a na ye betena ye krum ida se metena denu ana se metena yeldo sa ene me mission a ewo masas ewo ma adwene mu inti me te ha na me ka Ghana ho nsem a na me pesa me kyekyere Ghana na Ghana no ejira ne naso na sebio obia energy senia pepeyo ene sebio oman no bue no ebeye fefefe intimate time o time kwa onyame na eyi me sa wo de wani tutu fom pa na wo steady a otum se obia won mako ntoko bia won internet so bia anya papa biem ana won steady ana wedi se na nko ho nipa bia o ye na agin so no beku ho internet so Kevin Taylor I so nyina no beku wi omunya papa biem. That is the power of nyankopon so otawochi a indi say go all the way back 2 3 years 4 years 5 years 6 years obi a wa na agin so no Kevin Taylor be ye bibi o internet so bia no after that bia onye stable biem onye papa biem ohun ne bra no o ma deform o ma ye basaya tantantan. That is what we also control. We control onyame eni onyame doye enti yeso ne ni no eda yakoma so enti so we study a nipa bebre abodam omaya asansafo because they try to pick a fight with me enti for ni to form na start free chese abranti we ni Kevin Taylor na ababa you we oni Kevin Taylor omo nyina anya papa biem the moment obeka so obetache onyankopon ni no onya papa biem eno na ekoso amanfo eni enhyeda nko ho enti sit back and just ask yourself okay when Kevin Taylor started BB, but after that, me who send why okay BM. Girl we so in brave no person Kevin Taylor started BB. Akwa we say girl when Kevin Taylor say on shada anye stable. Ye shada hu so why BB program bi cry ye show bi che ama ne carrier no wo mu cry say papa bem. We cry no a blogger. In brave no send Kevin Taylor back and forth. Ono so cry ye shada hu no sign here. The moment you pick anything with me on this internet, you will not be stable again. Titru so why you say onime ebe be ye se ya ubo se wabrabɔ no essay if you say yene no aha ene assemblyman nipa bebre share me on Facebook and YouTube anyway on Facebook me hu Jerry watching me tonight. Also Bala One is live on YouTube Facebook tonight. Also Vida Nosha is live. Fatau Elias is live. Mihu Sani Bando watching me live on Facebook. Vida is on Facebook. Also why be on Facebook? Mau Maxwell is live. Saddam Hussein is live on Facebook. Babo is live on Facebook. Isi Kwansma is live on Facebook. Wanda is live on Facebook. Also, Shaibu Mohammed is live on Facebook this evening. Mihu Obisu to say Mars Babatu live on Facebook. On YouTube, I can see G Danilo watching me live on YouTube this evening. Matilda is live on YouTube. Esther Tikonu is watching me live on YouTube tonight. TKB is live on YouTube this evening. Gideon is live here. Fao is live here. Edward is live here. Christian Fraud is watching me. Ghana. So many names. Yahaya, Gideon, Rose, Musi, Seto, Zlem, Meshak, Kojo, John. I can also see Mickey F. Also, Bora. Mamenko, TikTok. Kakra, I'm sure the TikTok. Let me say hello to a few people on TikTok this evening. On TikTok, I can see Success watching me this evening. The lady is live on TikTok. Chris Ann is live. Current Affairs is watching me live on TikTok this evening. Everlast is live here. Also, Ajua is watching me this evening. PSC Felix Kentalit is watching me. Mensa Nature is live on TikTok this evening. Kweku Boss, Ms. Father is watching me. KTA is watching me. Kensak is watching me. Links. Also, the lady Wendy is live here. PSCA is back again. Also, Yaron is watching me. Equia is live. Equia, where are you tonight? Equia, good evening to Equia. This evening, wherever you are. Ajwa Adepa is watching me. Civil Killer is live on TikTok this evening. Kweku Boss is live here. Shanton is watching me. Ghost Sun is live on TikTok. Abiet is watching me this evening. Musa is live here. Lenksberry is also watching me this evening. Mr. Shakeman watching me. All these people are live on platforms, different platforms watching me this evening. Inti enyumbre the abanona ba ediana ekoso. Ediana ekoso amenti ya nipe biki kansem. Buma me kakra ediana ekoso Ghana. Me ni Ghana hobby. Mona more Ghana. Ediana ekoso. All right, Messiah, we have 7 minutes to start tonight's show. Edian ena ekoso a mente ya nipe biki kansem wo Ghana. Ebi mo ha I will say minya abutre na metie. Messiah, yeah, you can do that. Maybe along the way. Yeah, I think you can send them, Mr. S. I might use it later. Mr. P, talk to Mr. S and let's see if I think you should be able to use it later to explain a few things. So you can send that to me. Yes. Crop that part and maybe circulate or give it a red tag and then I'll pick it on the system. Thank you, Mr. S. Now, I didn't echo Ghana mente ya nipe bi ekikansem sansem no krampo no. Sebio me say me kebia mente ase OSP must go and it will be anim. Tomorrow I'll be back on the OSP matter. Kisi Agyeman is a liar. Nobody should take him serious. He is the one protecting Ken Ofori-Atta. He has a deal with Ken Ofori-Atta. Onona is slow the process down to make sure that Ken Ofori-Atta will not be brought to Ghana. Nobody should trust the special prosecutor. He is a liar. And every single day, I will let Ghanaians know why Kisi Agyeman should be sacked as the special prosecutor of Ghana. We are going to come back on this matter tomorrow. Also, in Sembembium. Okay. Bibiani ho, concern you Manchester United ashe. United ashe. Wow, is a team ni ye. We kasabi ni ho. The Bruce. I player Jibbo, player Sunderland if we Kauba Ghana and Sunderland Kaushumpa and Kasibium Kamu Vuradep. I Bianca Semi Chrome team. Anka you say Anka Division 1. Sunderland and Kajishuma Anka Ebia Fankuba and I say Sunderland and team and come to no more draw a bibi to say Ebia Adansi. Adansi, and I say Ebia. Tell you Sunderland striker to me Jibbo. 38 seconds. I'm have 5 seconds. Watch Ben Amusu Kasiwana. 38 seconds. Na striker jina boss so. Na mato slaves bebregu team we mu slaves. Me catch them na mubuofu. And Kevin, you bought a lot of slaves in Chelsea. Manchester cry slaves in also kakrebi 1 2 yes slaves in also. Chelsea slaves bebre. And amudia makogu kejim na brofo boji omoso. Na munya djuma so mutumi nya kana mbuofu. Na me wofa ase keka nkwase asem. Isi adase wo bu ade kakra. Na say wo hwade kasem from the day now. Ohun say sana Manchester je team kitwa no wofa ase Endra say meka so ombra bet. Ain Endra na match because I'm so opa ombra bet. And also wofa se sia no o win na sika sam nye. Wo dada de nya sika sam nye. Me wofa ase Endra ombra beta. Osi ayi ofa sia no ototo nyoma. And I'm so ototo nyoma ko ware ada ototo nyoma ko abruchiri. Ana ototo nyoma ko todan. Ototo nyoma de na ototo nyoma de aye. Uni sika ototo nyoma. Wofa ase we okay, I'm saying offer. I see no ototo nyoma. Be na say nyoma na ototo aye den. Ototo akware. Ana ototo nyoma ko todan. Ana ototo nyoma ko to ship. E de na ototo nyoma na kwaye. Brani anya bet na menwe wa. Wofa so we. Ombrani atu chacha na menwi ni onana na mo kan kwase say woni ska. Also Hisense fridge na use. Wofa so use Hisense. Na what chire rough. Now wo wofa so me wofa so use Hisense fridge. Na obe kan wa adwena chire me. Eni Chelsea ni o masa. Obiani say Chelsea asa. Monton slaves ni bi. Oh my God. This boy, the way he talks is nice cry. It is not nice because this is below the belt. How can you say that Chelsea they are buying slaves? Hey, on tia say don't obey. Me say Monton slaves ni bi na bi asa. Sa slave defenders no masa rough. Obibu adebechi no mabo muti. Adebechi no mocho muti. Omu hu di omu nya omu hu abrofo a adebechi no mabo muti. Aden monka je players ni say eye we no eye ti say oh Chelsea players ni team na. That's what boss Stamford Bridge. And the gladiator difference be him. I say Colosseum do mujina. Intel is abro for the budget supena Chelsea players not charge. Or my charge. Intel na omu ye mistakes. Why is he using that word? We don't get it. You don't get it. If you don't understand, go and open your own and tell the people the wisdom. Oh, but damn, one about them in the Chelsea team no the esremo. Monton slaves ni bi na monfa abrofo ni bi meshem na mombobo ni na slaves no doso ai omodwa we don't understand. This boy has insulted us. Oh, what of first division crowd. Last minute say Chelsea players be we will sell this one and bring them so homujimi bi oh we busu wan say their neighbor dey pay 18,000 Ghana just say and they turn Chelsea if you sell this one we will buy this one. The Bruce Omasa bruta inti yebedwum moma yendwum na ensem bi wo ho a o say broni bese e o say yi ehuma na wo ho no. And I'm so disappointed say sa story we yenyan kan wiye and it's got to do with a GTech director no. This man is a liar. And over the weekend I was listening to the petitioner and you can see clearly say the letter now petitioner no where the letter was supposed to go to get a response. No, the letter did not get there. So it is looking like this GTech, this man, Jenapo Edi Enimuno, GTech is not a credible institution. In fact, so our Ghana na ende GTech catcher will say you are an institution, you are an individual, and that they don't want you to use a title. You should be able to take them to court for this man to prove to Ghana for say, does he even have that qualification and credibility to be leading GTech, to be signing documents off? I don't expect anybody in Ghana to get up and say GTech say this institution paid almost checks, it is not accredited, it does not pass the test, and that this individual, to them, their doctor title or whatever title they have, it should be taken away because a man, an imposter, somebody who cannot prove to Ghanaians and the world to say he is qualified to be the Director General of GTech is still sitting there. He's not been able to prove to Ghana for say, or no maybe because what is he hiding? At this point, I was expecting this Jenapo man to have a press conference to prove to Ghana for say, I am Jenapo. Every single question that was asked, I am going to answer them and prove it. Papa went to me. He's hiding behind his deputy to be releasing some fake documents and telling us to say, oh, Mr. Jenapo there, he has been to this school. Everybody has been to a school, but prove to us how you became a professor, an associate professor. So this Jenapo Abdullah is a liar. And I don't expect anyone in Ghana. He has been going around. You see, what he does, it is personal. When he has personal issues with you, he will indirectly use the GTEC to fight his personal battles. And that is what this man is doing. And we are not supposed to entertain such a man who is deliberately putting himself in a position to destroy people. There are so many institutions in Ghana. Universities, as this man is saying, they are not accredited to operate or to run in Ghana. It is a personal fight. This guy, a deliberate. Wabona Agyeman Manu say he wants to destroy even people's investment. There are some schools in Ghana, universities in Ghana. This man, GTEC itself, gave them accreditation to run as an institution in Ghana. And then at the same GTEC is able to tell us the next day, say, they don't recognize such universities in Ghana to be running. It is deliberate. It is because position or a political position or person for he has issues with politicians, and that he believes to say the more he destroys people, because majority of the people he's going after, their credibility is better than him. That is why till date we are asking him, say, Onwankasana or Ometre, how he was able to get his associate professorship. He should come and tell us Sanyoma or Troy ne materials, ne thesis, nyoma watra a professor also a associate professor. No, till date, this man, I see him as an imposter. He's a liar. Abdullah is a liar. Abdullah Jinapo is a liar, and nobody should take him serious. In fact, so Ghana and this guy writes to you with his signature beneath it saying, say, he is the Director General of GTEC. They are writing to you to whatever. Tell them that they are sick. They should first correct the mistake they are sitting with, the disease. This man, Abdullah, is a liar. GTEC should first correct this disease. This man should come and prove to us how he obtained his associate professorship. He should come and tell us. He is hiding. He is hiding. He is one person who is always all over the place, telling people, drop your professorship, drop your doctorate, drop your this. Today we are telling him to come and prove he's not able to do it. He's a liar. And such imposters are supposed to end up in jail. They need to jail this man. They need to jail this man. This guy is a bad man. He's not supposed to be given any room. Ochina, I'll come and show you institutions in Ghana. This same GTEC, you know GTEC, is from the accreditation board. They are the same people. GTEC now, and this man is hiding behind and destroying people's reputation, destroying universities they themselves accredited to operate in Ghana. No, the same people. One and here from the accreditation board. No, in the first, and I would say accreditation board, and one GTEC, and majority of these universities in Ghana will say they cannot operate because they lack what their standards. No, they are the same people who gave them licenses and accreditation to run in Ghana. He is fighting his personal battle. He is destroying people's career and lives. Akwawi is a liar. Abdullah Jinapo is a liar. Nobody in Ghana should take GTEC serious until this guy proves himself or he's sacked from that position. He can go to any court he wants to go. I am saying until he's able to defend his materials, his thesis, whatever he wrote to give him to enable him get that professorship, associate professorship. He needs to let us know. Abdullah is a liar, a lying Abdullah. A lying Abdullah. He is a lying Abdullah. Don't take him serious. Nobody should listen to him. Anytime he writes to anybody in Ghana and saying, oh, we don't want you to use this title, tell him that you, come and prove to me the title you are using. Ask him, write to him. No publication from this guy. We wanted to know his publications that earned him the associate professorship. Just 10, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2 publications. He said he wouldn't publish anything. This guy. Not a single publication from Abdullah. The associate professorship he's holding in Ghana is fake. He's lying. If it is not fake, and I am lying, prove to Ghanaians. Mr. Abdullah Jinapo, you are a liar, a lying Abdullah. If your professorship is not fake, prove to Ghanaians that it is not fake. We know the schools you went, that's fine, but prove to us how you were able to obtain the professorship. Where are your publications? You are a thief. You are sitting in Ghana lying to everyone because you think you are aligned to the Akufo-Addo group. You think you can do this to bring MPP to power. You are an Akufo-Addo replica. Akufo-Addo didn't have a certificate. And you saw how he ran this country. Now the Danko Akufo-Addo only certificate yet to chrome her. Oka kan obi asem ese we nyini oka esmenka we hu asem oya akora na odi penyina tem penyini a onka no kora oye to train to se Akufo-Addo ebe sinne last me hu video bi papa aimless hopeless man bi so to UK so to US and a blogger film bi akotwe camera is so Akufo-Addo no ye me made ni Jimmy and odi tai Akufo-Addo your mate na since 1910 yebusa hu asem a and na obeka ohu yare se titikobi. So Abdullah is a liar. On Kanukre, he is a fake professor. Nobody should address him as a professor, and he needs to make sure professorship he should come. He should publish his we need to see his publications. We are insisting because he occupies a government office. If we have petitioned and you people want to act as if you've not had a petition, then the next time is going to be forced. We are going to take you to court. And I will fund that. We cannot give you a position, be paying you with the taxpayers' money, and an imposter like you, a liar like you, taking money, using money, spending our money, and we ask you a simple question. Come and tell us. Show us your publications. You think we are stupid? That office you occupy, we are going to come there and close it down. We will take it from you. Whatever perks you are enjoying, you are an imposter, you are a criminal. We are saying if you don't want us to call you a criminal, come and publish your publications. We just want to see your publications. Kwasiasem motigana and kwasiade en kwasiade ma for minor bobo na mutiti kro na mo hyenkofo so and na mo dada nkofo and na mo ko hye kurase bi wo America kurase bi also ko school bi Ohio kurase bi ai into baye no one na ode ba be o bodam. Come and show us your publications. So baby I'm saying he's a thief. Every thief is a liar until he shows us the publication. I'll stop calling him a thief. Yes, but until he does that, he's a thief. He's an imposter. Have you read Baomia's thesis before? Ubesum. A home economics and about Baomia Troy. Or send the thesis or by a doctor no. Home economics thesis. What kind of Baumia thesis is that? You'll be shocked. Munko busanya utamaklu. Oh, redia half a cooking. Mahamudu dear will see a Jumane free bow a Akufo-Addo ho papa. Mahamudu. Hey. Abdullah is a liar. Abdullah is a liar. He cannot tell anyone to come and show Abdullah is a liar. The Director General of GTEC, Ghana, is a liar. He needs to come out and publish his publications. He's a liar. Nobody should take him serious. In fact, if GTEC writes to you about anything, tell them to remove that imposter there. He should be kicked out before you respond to them. GTEC, a whole GTEC is being led by a liar. You want us to respond to GTEC. So we'll come back to Abdullah's matter. Ochina, I'll speak on some universities. Accreditation board the same as GTEC. Accreditation board and one GTEC. Omo license. In fact, we have one or two here. I'll do that tomorrow. And Agyeman Manu. I have too many things on my phone. All right. Thank you. All right. Now, the finance minister will be reading the budget. That's what we have been told. In fact, Makacham says, Joy News, publish BBR. You need to fact check. We have fact check and we know that this one there is true. every time you see a publication from Joy News, because it is fake news, you need to double check. Where they got it right. Finance Minister Ato Forson likely to present 2026 budget on the 13th of November. Let me tell you, it's a caution. Joy News is fake news. Some majority of the publications they put out, 90% is fake. So anytime you see a publication from them, just double check from different sources, credible sources, before you carry the story. The reason why we are putting this on is because we have fact-checked other platforms, and we know, say, for once, this one there, out of the 90%, 1% of my idea, into this one there, we will say, almost fake news, no one fan cohort. Joy News is fake news. Don't underestimate Joy News. A fake news. They take money, they dupe politicians. That is how they run Joy News. Multimedia was actually built out of cocaine money. That is why when you ask halitosis, the man whose mouth smells like Ofu Ayase, his name is Samson Ayenini. He said he was going to take Kennedy to court. To date, he has not been able to take Kennedy to court because multimedia, as Kennedy Japan said, was established with cocaine money. So remember, Joy News is also part of multimedia. It's a cocaine den. It was cocaine money they used in establishing Joy News. Anytime you get a story from Joy News, verify the story first. We verified, that's why today we have it on here. Every story you will see, say, a Joy News story, I now you double check it, I fact check it 10 times, and we say, yes, we're the jandam nanko, because more chance to pay. Every single minute they get, they do jandam, they do fake news. Don't underestimate the fakeness in Joy News. And I'm catch on. Finance Minister Ato Forson on the 13th of November, yes, Obe presented the budget for 2026. So far, so good. As much as Ato Forson does not like me, which is fine. He doesn't like me, I know. He doesn't like me because I spoke about some nonsense he did in the past. So he thinks he's so big, he doesn't like me. But with me, it's not about personalities. It's about the job you need to do. You just have to deliver. If you deliver, you can hate me to the core. As far as you deliver, I'm fine with you. I don't need everyone in the NDC to like me. I don't care. But as far as you have been given a job by the president, instructed by the president, no matter what you do, you are under the president and you need to deliver. You serve the people of Ghana. On the 13th of December, the finance minister, so far so good, he has delivered, and I am very, very satisfied with his performance so far. He has proven, say, he can be trusted when it comes to managing an economy. Nyoma sikatoto ye eni nyoma ye dijina ye no wachre say oma ne djuma na obetumi aye. We are almost a year 1 year enyendru papa January 7th and a year 1 year John Mahama about power and as NDC about power. But so far what we are seeing with the economic indicators any Ghana sikasem bebia akodua pempensua ekoye no aban we ba power no yeko almost 1 year aban we enko abontene enko bo besia. So aban we betuma bo besia ofie nko like I'll be happy. So aban we ebebo besia nko domestic nko am okay because aban we boka besia ofie otua. So aban we kase ohia sika ye bibi na se Ghana for ye de sika ma aban we na aban we kase obebo mu besia e de dwuma bi na wotua man kakra. That is much better than ofuriata kwasiampe na osori no pape trom MPP Jimmy for led by Baomian and Nkofo almosori no pape yenko abrochire nkoji sika ehun si ho no yentumi ntua. But if we are going to borrow within, if this finance minister, this government is even going to be borrowing within, I don't have a problem. Because enyakura anticipate day yani ankase efie ne aboy ho besia anya ya yani abetene fie aka. We are not going to go out there and borrow abra enim say we cannot pay back. And that has been Ghana's biggest problem. NPP for adiomo year from Kufuor time ebesi Ekufuor the time they no moye nyina say omotam kraba pedoma kwa abontene we need money. But when they bring the money back ejuma was say be no montumi fanye insinwo so a omuntia, then they foolishly exit power and always leave the damage for NPP to come and NDC to come and clean up. Right now, no, I've seen say this government wants to borrow domestically. I am fine. The government can borrow domestically for 10, 20, 30 years. I'm okay with that. But for a government to go out and borrow, the government should also know, say, then you need to have plans of paying that besia back. Because every year, what is going to happen is in Siwono, in Chirimba Nebetomo. So, measures to pay besiano insimuno intentem dia, nobody will have a problem. That is what we call responsible borrowing. But so far, under Atoforsen, who does not like me, which I don't care, so far he has proven say he is worth the position we have given him. Etimu amunim Atoforsen mon kan kire no say he should keep doing what he's doing. I am okay with his performance so far. He is not going to please me and he's not going to please anybody. He's pleasing himself. When I say he's pleasing himself, he's building his own resume. Since Onya very attentive and he should be focused and do what he's doing. November 13th will be in Ghana to witness the budget. The cameras yabeba parliament. Near so yabetie budget be. Then we get to know what Atoforsen has for us. So far, so excellent. We are very proud of the finance minister. We are very, very proud of the job he has done. In fact, Oba Ghana, actually, Akromfonia before any trouble fools and complain, say, MP before they don't matter what we would do. They are buying Webebiano, they are not going to do what they are not going to appreciate. And me, say, if I'm on social media, no me won't say, blogger biatwe mic akogina kurasini ba bienim kurasini be ma bienim MPP ni bi no ka say yantiase nyama boy den dollar kofuma me wonu so otwen. I don't even listen to such people because the same animals left in Ghana when the dollar was at 17 they didn't have a problem. Into me who saw videos now I see it, I scroll and I move because omo Jimmy you cannot please a foolish woman or a foolish man because omo no the omo pan say bibi say the omo pan say the omo pan say Bibianko South, na Obianka say, hey, but NC. Enti, so far, I'm saying, say, the finance minister has done well, but, you know, there are some people who make the finance minister's work easy. So, Oba, abain, ana finance, ana sa Oba, Ghana sika samuntu tuya. There are some people who make the job easy for the finance minister. So, when you're a governor who is stupider, so when you're a governor who is corrupt, so when you're a governor who is not intelligent, you, the finance minister, will be exposed more. And so far, the Bank of Ghana governor, Mr. Siama, and his deputies and the rest, they have proven themselves. And it's Agyeman Manu, I somehow a bit easy, free-flowing for Atoforsen and the government. The Bank of Ghana governor has proven himself. A young man, in fact, what Ghana for say, he has gone through the mill to get to this point. The way and manner he's making sure their policies, how they are putting things together, how they are gradually changing things. Policy rate has come down. When we come to about making sure inflation has been curbed, why I say Jumano, when we talk about making sure the dollar today is not suffocating the city. Today the city is very strong, it's in a stable condition. When we are talking about investment, people having confidence in the country's investment. And I say, Yesika Semua, the Bank of Ghana today has brought some confidence in the system. Foreign investors are now confident to come to Ghana to invest. So you always need the balance, the finance ministry and the Bank of Ghana governor. When the Bank of Ghana governor is honest, is intelligent, has practical solutions to issues, it makes it easy for the finance minister to do his job. And I can tell you, another credit goes to the Bank of Ghana governor. As much as we are praising the finance minister, the Bank of Ghana governor has done exceptionally good. And we need to also give him that credit because what we are seeing now, we had a governor who was making crazy losses. Recently, we saw the Bank of Ghana come out about some losses, but you could see in less than a year, the losses, it is way, way lower than Nana Dankwe Kufuor, Bawumia, Addison, their foolishness. You could see, say, slowly, because of the prudent measures and tightening of some fiscal policies near the it is a Ghana Bank of Ghana a bond year on a Ghana is coming down, and that is how people who are smart or prudent measures, and that's what it does. A cannabis start about form kakran bones are fair na a can swat. Nobody should lie to you, say. In less than a year, the Bank of Ghana governor and the finance minister, they should come into power and make sure say a kabia dahubiana a swat 90%. It doesn't work like that. But so who say they are working now. You see the rate at which debt of Bank of Ghana is going down. The rate at which debt of Ghana is going down. The rate at which the fiscal policy. The rate at which the interest rate is going down. And then the who say people are putting measures in place. And credit to the finance minister, which I really respect the job he's doing. He should keep going on. He should not allow the foolish Agyeman Manu, who is his friend, to mislead him. Because if Agyeman Manu misleads you and you get out of office, Agyeman Manu will jail you. So I'm telling you, your friend is Afenyomakin. You think he's your friend. Afenyomakin will poison you and kill you. It was the same Afenyomakin who was the leader of the MPP that wanted to jail you for life. So don't foolishly sit there as a fancy man and let Afenyomakin deceive you. You can give him all the contract you want, but if you make a mistake, Afenyomakin will lead these piglets to jail you. If power changes today, Afenyomakin will stay behind and tell them to jail you. Into where Jimmy Kurano, something to tell you, should tell you, say, you have been in that position before. Me, I don't care about anybody in your position. Oh. Me president to be a D. Me appointment. Me come out and a contract. Into I have the right to tell anybody what I want to tell you. And I'm a canon. Now, there's something I want to talk about. Mr. S. Yeah, and this was, thank you, Mr. Esame Fanchemo. This was what recently we saw from the Bank of Ghana, how they are working. Oh, no, how they are working. Let me show you this quick before we move on. You see this? 921. Mr. S, we need to go in right now. Give me a minute. This is it. I said with an American about Bank of Ghana, the work they have done. Banks wrote off 1.5 billion in bad debt in first 8 months of 2025, a 46% decline over same period in 2024. Meaning the progress we have made as a nation, the progress the Bank of Ghana has made under Agyeman and his deputies, you can see clearly say this government is headed towards the right direction. And these are not things that you have to play with. People are really leading institutions and making difference and changing the narrative. And these are some of the things we need, because in 2024, the same time in 2024, we had made losses of about 1.38 billion and now 1.68 billion. In less than a year, it has dropped to 1.5 billion. You can see, say, measures are being put in place. Things are going down positively. They are changing things. So Agyeman has done his piece, and I really respect him for that. As much as I'm praising Atuforsen, you cannot praise Atuforsen and leave Agyeman out. And I'm talking about the Bank of Ghana. And with me, I don't like singling out people. But when it comes to leadership, some people are exceptional when it comes to leadership. Normally, you say the Bank of Ghana is doing well, but the Bank of Ghana is not doing well. You don't even mention the deputy. You mention the governor of Bank of Ghana. That is why every time, when credit comes, the leader takes the credit first, and then you also add the rest to it. Because in the Bank of Ghana, Boka, nobody will mention the deputy's name. Nobody will mention the second deputy's name. Nobody will mention the secretary. Everybody is going to mention the Bank of Ghana governor. And Tiaba say now, we also want people to know, say, the Bank of Ghana governor, his leadership and the help and support from his deputies, has gotten Bank of Ghana and Ghana back on track. So we need to be very, very careful, and we need to also always make people know, say, as someone eba, I was say, ye cano, ne ye den, ye applaud Oma Bujuma. Now, this is a story that's making headlines. I want us to kill quickly. Thank you, team. Mr. P, I think we can come back to it. I didn't see that. Now, Mahama will appoint defense minister in due course of Osukwachi, and we have seen some jandam in the system, and it's being pushed by Joy News and some fake people calling themselves defense analysts. Ghana Nkwana will be also a defense analyst. Are there? So how did I say saying? You analyze defense? Now, I can tell you on authority, the defense minister vacant position at Dahono, there are people in the MPP who are pushing an agenda, and there are people in the NDC pushing an agenda. And I can tell you on authority, say, even in the NDC, there are some people who are pushing this agenda, say, Yanfa pressure enter president, so the presidency, so not only defense minister, because some people in the NDC want that position. And there are some people in the MPP, NDC for the bini omokase say, Mundi unkomo, send ye beya, yenya ye pesa position, we are not kids in this country. The president of the Republic of Ghana, when he sees it fit to appoint a defense minister, he will. In the first place, we were even supposed to have in Ghana as a country, 30 million. We were supposed to have one defense minister. Now, if for some reason the defense minister is not around, and from the day we lost the defense minister, may he so rest in peace, and the other colleagues who died, ever seen there, now say the deputy defense minister is able to, or has been able to hold that fort, has been able to work with the acting defense minister till now. Why should the president be in a haste to go and bring somebody to be the defense minister? Why? Why should the president be in a haste? Because at the end of the day, if you tell me, say, Atuforsen acting as the defense minister, he has too much work, then it was a deputy defense minister. So technically, the work now we say Atuforsen, so no, the deputy defense minister who is there, no, who will be doing or working with Atuforsen. So why are you people making it look like, say, there is nobody at the defense ministry working, and that Atuforsen of the finance ministry, no Dimirika, no Abesha defense ministry, there is a deputy defense minister. There is a reason why they are defense ministers. There is a reason why they appoint defense ministers. It is because, or there is a difference. There is a reason why we appoint deputies. What do? They step in when the one who was appointed to be the head is not there. So this is not a conversation we should be even having now. That is why Ofosu Kachi Kofo say, when the president is ready to appoint a defense minister, he will. But so far, there was a reason why the president needed defense minister or deputy. If he didn't think that the deputy was capable of basically taking over, if the defense minister is not the anchor President Mahama, anchor only deputy defense minister. Inti, that nonsense, that agenda, and there are some people in the NDC. If you want to be defense minister, your work, your track record. John Mahama is not a new politician. He is not like a Kufuado. He's not a toy. He knows every single minister. He knows every single MP. He knows every single person. To choose a deputy minister, nobody can force John Mahama to choose a deputy defense minister. Into that agenda of let us push the story in the system, let us go to Joy News, let the NPP people, there are people in the NDC who are telling their NPP friends to push the agenda. We know you all. Your NDC for Omama NPP for be I had the idea say, oh, media binya defense minister may you, but mean to me kwatina TV sonka into mona monstati conversation no near for pressure and to John Mahama so not only defense minister. There's a reason why there was a deputy defense minister. There's a reason why there's an acting defense minister. The president is not under any pressure, and I'm sending this message to NDC for now. John Mahama is an experienced politician, and none of you guys in the NDC can frustrate John Mahama. None of you guys can think, say, psychologically, you can use the fake media in Ghana, the fake Joy News media, the fake agenda to put pressure on John Mahama. So far, so good. The deputy, Broja Jemfi, is working. The finance minister who is acting is working. There's no problem. If the president sees the reason to bring in a defense minister to work with Broja or to make even the deputy the defense minister, it is up to the president to make that decision. So what is this nonsense of let us try and use the MPP to put pressure on John Mahama? Do you know John Mahama pressure a bit to me? No pressure be any Ghana politics a bit to me, John Mahama. I'm telling you people. Nobody can pressurize John Mahama in Ghana politics. He has seen everything. He has seen the worst. He has seen the good. He has seen the bad. He knows every single politics route, every single nitty-gritty in Ghana politics. And no politician, whether in the NDC or in the MPP, can think, say, they are smarter. Psychologically, they can beat John Mahama by forcing John Mahama to make a mistake. John Mahama is not a toy president like Kufuado. Nana Danko Kufuado was a toy president. Baumia, Abronye, Gabi Ochidako, Bedie told them were using him because he was a toy. He did not even understand what governance is. But guys, don't underestimate John Mahama. John Mahama should take his time. So far, so good. And into the roads minister, near deputy. Ye finance minister, near deputy. Ye energy minister, near deputy. Ye health minister, near deputy. Now deputy, kesom ko uhunjenzi mwana. Deputy there, you know. And then you almost some ko uhunjenzi. You almost said they are capable of being the minister. If the minister is not there, you need to do that job. If the president feels he will need somebody to come as a substantive for the deputy to stay at the deputy, the president will take that decision. If the president feels that he doesn't even want the deputy there, it's the president's decision. He can take the deputy away and bring new people to come and fill that position. Nobody in Ghana, nobody in the NDC or MPP can force John Mahama to appoint a defense minister. What nonsense. And over Joy News so. Now about your TV Sonia the idea. What's a kwasiebiti so or a defense analyst? What is defense analyst? Also a security analyst. What do you analyze? What do you people analyze? Bon kwasiebi not radio so I am a security analyst. What do you analyze? Security there. Ukro bomb kura unim nebo. Unim bomb bo. Unim bomb bo. And I'll be analyzing security. You to knock out 3 kwara udwane. You to knock out eto them. Knockout cry ya toto dem pe na o kaka kura babom na ubu punu dwane o ya de security analyst mo bodam mo unim bomb bo de ntina Ghana yanko wo rough de ntina Ghana yanko me hunsa kwase ampa yibiti joy news on TV3 o say if the president does not appoint a new defense minister in 3 weeks there will be the kwase Mudi amu kodo ma petition ba na mo sheshe suit fi bia enkwase akeka nkwa and in 3 weeks if the president does not appoint in 3 weeks there in 3 weeks there na besi who say nkwase achi utum people like this sanko from TV so can I'm a security analyst and that if the president does not appoint it means you know something we don't know. You need to be arrested. You are a criminal. What do you know that we don't know? Because there's a deputy, the finance minister is acting. What do you know that we don't know? And they hide behind dirty titles. Unim bombo bo also a security analyst. Abuofunu un my dear friend security analyst. Now Ghana for Obi Abadia mama yem fan so. Mr. P, I'll come back to the piglets. I think it's time I'll say a year story of the day, and it's got to do with this man. Kweku Agyeman Manu. Munyina mo kai Kweku Agyeman Manu. It's exactly 9:32 in Ghana. And one the best is no PZ for Obi Antenase. Munyina PZ for Obia Obi Antwa konwa Obi Antenase ye be start class. PZ South Central so PZ number 24 mo amoto about PZ area hono police station executive na mo no mo church names PZ obia anye din afene ye beken kan brofo abechechire mo inti wanye din pe na wante ba ko na twema me nsamba back bi mo me ka kire mo otumfo nana na ma me green light se me chechire mo nkire mo kame kamada inti obia anye din o PZ South Central so Antobiase swame menshia runabout mo amwe kropon area ho mampon chiro be quite obi anye din ye be start agro no ye be chichirim ye be kan brofo bebre so wan bre won ase mo amono mo nsa no so munjai glass na mo table na mo twetwe na ekrekre mo obi anhwie club no hwie ye nhwie de se mane nya ehuro o sensa aya dane glass ni se kakra na de ato ano no epegem emana mo manyina mo kɔ wo mo eyase a sebi oye ne wa santime ma ye manyina dodo no eyase ne kɔ ye kohyia be ma ne omo da ye wo nkwara no mo so munyina mo mbrɛ mo ase na munjai enti oya glass ni se ya na wo di eye de club na to ano na asanem ma ne nsane ho ne ho ene na ema ehuro mani enti mo so amowo eye joint amo hwɛ menwumbre no obia mbrɛ ho ase afa ne be edwuma mo me enye edwuma. Mr. S, get me the videos please. Enti ende dwumadi ebedi no efa papa we hu ye frɛ no Kweku Agyeman Manu. Na Kweku Agyeman Manu obeye health minister for some time. Kweku Agyeman Manu edi dwuma bi e wo Ghana na MPP te so no odi dwum bebre. Na odi Ghana apom din ekodu mpempenso bi a osɛe no. Osane contract bi a and the contract no ye be chechire mu akire mo. Ene ohawa and the contract no e dia brɛ. And oh sorry ubehu bibi say na yede ato eye TV so graphic online NHIS electronic hospital management system experiencing temporary disruption we October 6th ena sa news we ebeto ho eye busumia etwem busumia ewumi eye eda etoso nsia ena ye started it in from say eye Oko hospital na ukuta national health insurance card na so koja yaresape Udrua Nomokacho, the National Health Insurance Authority, has announced that some of its electronic hospital management system, so I'm for PZ4, you can say, electronic hospital management system. Se me bon to fa na se me dwom kito mo atiasia hospital no ye wo eye computer sebio de ye nyina wo hospital ho ene ye ne ye kɔ ho ye ho nsɛm ene dwumadi a Ghana Health Service eye nyina no egusa eye den system no so ene ne frɛ no eye electronic hospital management system ene ne manage eduro bɛkɔ ha ye hwɛ wei ne records hya ha we dia ye say make sure say ye operation day we record ne shaha nipa ye gene ho information nyina oyare sasabro ye go system no so e hospital we sa nyom de friend management system ya gigi sa in some nyina e friend information obi beka say data ha na ye beti say e bosumi we mu no ye sorry ye say ayin NHIS and alcohol hospital you see hospital machines in Yejuma and alcohol card and I opel card and I and our personal services bia and an MPP for start here I Mahama ba on my beside NHI in Omobwa pizza for Omobwa ye ba be chraw de ama sade we AC de ama eye NHIS eye and the health system no and the problem abanwa nyame adum nti eye minister we oteso ene aban we aso ano nanso aban aso ano ne na omudi hu dwuma enkyere se nipa odi bone no saa nipa no ye begya no amanakọ e wo se ye kyerɛkyerɛm ema Ghanafo nyina ehu no kore na bone ene dwirima eye Agyeman Manu ne MPP fo no eye den ediye nti a ende okọ hospital say oh your system ni nya dwuma ye be kyerɛ contract no ye be kyerɛ eye dwirima omudiye and the Abema Ghana for yenya problem. Now, besides, I have two of them here. Guys, I'm sorry. On say show me no. The same time I had ye show at the same time ye show no. Na eden mi team no production no. Assembly Mekebiano, they are listening. So they try to do some research. You maybe wa high and sankanya. Anything I can say a live production. My team, they are bringing in some new information about Adia Yedi home community. When I break and try to move or look at some few things, don't get it. Don't be angry because your production way on the run production, a live production. TV needs to say no. My team, they are working. They are bringing the information in. Some videos just came in because the back and the production no. On say any production and sanyaba, but as the show goes on, Mr. Tisa Mekasape, my team they start to follow and start to pick what we need to support the American. Now, enti yenina sorry ne ebete sasemui October ya any say MPP4 the whole Ghana omuye de catch us ai se sia de NDC Oma be say National Health Insurance no yanka nkyere mo ye ka kyere mo say NDC fo de John Mahama ne ntafo yi awonafo yi sa krobofo NDC fo yi ba no kure wo ne say MPP aban edi dwuma bi asa dwuma no eno na edi ababedru ha enda ama yenya problem with your health system no now ma mencho ade bi em another story asa poppy up we Jandam Joy News remember ya research they would say sa story we are Joy News publish here there no kre and intina yem per se obekwakofa Joy News who story verify double verified we have verified this caption and intina ye diabetoa Joy News is fake news remember that do not forget. All right, Mr. S, I'm sorry but it's struggling to get your materials in. I don't know, maybe it's the format you are using or I don't know, but maybe the format is not the right format. I'm struggling to get the material on the system. Yes, I'm struggling. So try and see if you can change the format. I don't know, but for some reason, I'm not able to move this on the system. Okay, I've been able to move. Okay, besides, I have them. Yeah, I have it. That's just one. I'll deal with that. Yes, I have one in the system. Thank you. Inti Ninyana say yes, sorry in no diabetini. Hospitals return to manual records at Lightwave Health Information Management System. That's the LHIMS, disrupted over unresolved contractual issues. So I'm for PZ4, which I say the omo kanyina say say and the oko hospitals are computers no entumi nye adwuma. Ye pe information atwe free so computers ni nye adwuma. Ye fra bi data information dey go computers no hospitals e Ghana nyina no dodo no emba adentra. Ye see company bia ye fra omo eye den Lightwave Health Lightwave. Omo aden for some reason omo ne Ghana sign a contract bi na omo ne Ghana ewo den wentwi bi eba contract no ho nsensem a enti omo na edum machine a ema ye access to den hospital data ewo kronim. Enti there also we catch on say eye aban ye friend MPP aban ye data ewo hospital no ya information ewo hospitals nyina wo Ghana no omo de ma eye company baako omo de ni nyina share company bi nsa na airden na oman etumi ne company baako tena dem ka se me ne wa sign company contract na contract no eye Ghana ya pomuden information nyina no we are giving it to you na de ya ne say omo de man kofo ni wie no ede na esi ekire ini sande when we say hospital na say secure udi wo card so na yen sign wo card so now say oh we dey say that no na na yes ade na because of MPP contract bia almost sign ya nsa na mu firi aban mu na nim de ya wade we mu nyina sa dwumadie we ya na impempensuo bi ye pese ye de Ghana your hospital information nyina egu abefo computer so na ye fra bi centralized system se ne be a obi titafo na se ebi okọ hospital tafo na otutafo kotena ebia srem na lerugu na se okọ hospital a ye betumi abonidin ehu den eduru a ofa na ehu hospital na okọ na ehu ne Ghana card information na ehu onu ankasa no den information a kire se wakọ hospital dodo sei na wakoma yare eno na ebetumi aboa saa de no na sabio time na yedum pempenso bi ye pese ye. Now remember sa hospital management system we no enye NPP abreso na Ghana ban eye na adwene so obeye. In fact na NDC wo power no na company a friend no Lightwave approach NDC aban na omo approach NDC aban no dem ka che NDC aban ni nyina ne say omo pese omo start bibi na bibi ni nyina ne say omo pese omo de Ghana yapom den hospitals nyina e Ghana krom ha regional district teaching hospitals nyina no yetumi centralize and I say yetumi make sure say omo nyina no omo information e obebia nti obi otafo a say regional hospital and district hospital tafo a so obi wo srema information a ewo tafo for computer no so no ono wo srem so benya the same information say ne be ya baby a Ghana bia no kwa hospital bia enye den say ebehu den wo information a wo de ebaaye anase ewo system so. Now papa we your friend no Samson Jeba ono na eye the CEO anase oye obia ote company your friend Lightwave ni nua pa ene Otiko Jagba man we your friend Samson Jaba into ready a year on one company the website in some strategy and operations is led by experts who have decades of experience in medicine, public health, and technology. This multidisciplinary team works closely together with country partners to identify public health priorities and then plan and execute pragmatic ICT initiatives that advance sustainable improvement in the health status of its people. In terms of Jumamudi say, omni inkro indwuma kuo sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛyɛ data yɛgyegye information nyinaa wɔ kurom na yɛdigu ɛyɛ deɛn ɛyɛ system baako so sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wo kurom hɔ nkɔraa mpanifoɔ nkɔkora obiara sɛbio ayaresa bia wɔbɛkɔ biara no yɛwɔ information wɔ hɔ a sɛbio yɛagada wɔ hɔ a ɛni sɛ ɔha ne ho deɛ hia no Ghana card wokɔ a information bia wo nsa bɛka papa wei yɛfrɛ no Samson Jaba ɔno ɛna ɛyɛ light wave company no ɛyɛ ne dea ɔne aborɔfo bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa bi ɛna sɛbio dwumadie no ɛyɛ ɔmo dea ɔmo na ɔmo approach ɛyɛ the NDC government in 2015-16 I think 2016 end of 2016 hɔ baby and I'm say oh Ghana aban yɛpɛ sɛ anka ɛyɛ hospitals ɔ Ghana nyinaa no yɛde ɔmo nyinaa bɛhyɛ computer baako mu sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ me na ɔwɔ danu sɛ ɔba ɔboase na ɔkɔ hospital a ɛbɛyɛ easy sɛ yɛbɛhu ne information ɛna NDC aban ka sɛ wɛdeɛ sɛ mo ɛna mo pɛ sɛ mo yɛ saa deɛ wei ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛkɔ yɛ deɛ ɛndeɛ mo ndi nkan ɛnyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no piloting nti what happened was this happened right before the NDC government left office. NDC aban no any sa company we ansign a contract bia. Because when our company awaba and so we nyama 1212 bia. Ogene say aban ya sa nyoman ebe den ebetime gina na naso eba apomuden onsema. Time na on NDC kasa NDC say oh and so person ya hospitals will be Ghana. Start na wan kasa for we to. Na wan kasa koye. Ukoye wi afa be kyereye. Say wo de be kyere ye ni so a na Ghana ban any Ghana for no betena se assign a contract. Inti aya papa we ne nkofo starte say omo ye bibia friend pilot into omo starte wo Cape Coast Teaching Hospital and omo starte ye any some district hospitals be and omo starte say omo aya den piloting PZ for kase bibia pilot na e say about PZ na ye pese ye try say ye hu say ebia PZ no ye wo eye nipa beye 200 na mo ho ye pese ye hwe say ye pipe nsu a nipa ne benom a na mika say bia na PZ pipe ni wo enti de omo ye ne say ye ba be say bia pipe miensa mo ye nipa be 200,000 mum but ye be din case pipe miensa o PZ ne ahwe sene nipa dodo no beko so mo ko sansuo enti ehu say ebia mo nipa 200,000 mo PZ no anopa no nsia bia no emu be 150,000 eco pipe no so mo ko sansuo a na afa yehu say ampa nsuo na eye pipe nsuo no mo pe bi pa eno ne friend pilot ye di susu ade bia ye di susu hwe say ye be ya ade wo ya ebedi mu ebegina ne na so anase nipa no mo ho no mo behia nti afa bi piloting nti anu bi na eye nkofo we study say omo ankasa beye fofie antoata NDC for ne omo kasa ye na NDC aban a free power 2016 nti NDC oversaw the piloting and making sure say omo pilot ni nyina ewie ma omo hu say we de in fact and that's ho nyansa wom in fact say omo allow mane koso a ebetuma aboa Ghana health sector. And remember Southern na John Mahama yesi Sewia yesi Air District Hospital Tamale Regional Hospital, so they were looking for a system whereby all the hospitals will be connected, all the health facilities in Ghana will be connected so that information, all district regional training hospitals now can share information in a second. The NDC government was saying this was good. Why don't we make this happen? Omuya pilot no said no, this makes sense. Why don't we pilot in say Agyeman no one a company na sign contract? So be a pilot in we are. What happens and they say or the pilot in the ba and our pilot no koye and I say yechire no koye no na abana shem a ebia nyoma ba ku mienu miensa bi wo ma abana because we dey eni nje ho. Enti e no be sign contract contract no bibi say dey yemfa nshem every say okoye pilot ne ba na ye hwe nkratem no nyoma ba ku mienu miensa bi de ye mpese o de beka ho. But MDC abana enya kwenya no any company we antena se anya den an sign a contract inti they could not analyze the end of the piloting and also make sure say omo be sign a contractor omo infuse bibia enko against the government of Ghana. So NDC are buying free power. Now this company called Lightwave no so check a company records are they registered this company in 2015. Let me enlarge this. Senabaya kwasi ebin kasa Kevin Taylor at the document babe to so. Mame fambra na mbiem na huni ye. Now, who study summary details of company registration now? Who edini woho? Company with shares. Who transaction ID? Lightwave eHealthcare Solution Limited. Lightwave eHealthcare Solutions Limited. Data shower yedete company no. Shareholders. Inti you can see say in the year 2015, year 20th of November 2015, and a company we nipa no register in Ghana. Inti it's something I want to put across. Ghana for the company we are dealing with. In fact, answer a company be able to me at any Ghana buying a signing contract, you know. Say a foreign company, I will say a partner company in Ghana, and some about to me Ghana buying a signing contract. If we say it's a contract, Ghana buying should be able to hold somebody locally responsible. And international the piano say Ghana buying be sign a contract, no money foreign company be sign here. They make sure say foreign company no partners back home, and sana Ghana government I then assign a contract no. And they say sa in some match so far now. Adia near friend eHealth sebio ba omia ba yam ka so o mako digital eHealth no under NDC government and almost start here edi san komono in 2015 with a company called Lightwave into eHealth no, that idea was actually hatched by the NDC to move a hospital no. Yes, the way we are able to put all the data together, the system no, to move it on a system digitalize no, I'm making sure say Ghana health system no are easy to access no. It started in 2015 na NPP the power na John Mahama NDC and an power into what eHealth the idea, the concept, it was basically hatched by the NDC. Let's get this right because it's in the document. Now into what Grekita na ninyina no ba omia de obetu ye bia na otwa montro. He has no idea about digitalization and Grekita. Ono ne ho na ene de eno sorry a no kan kwasi asem. Na mama yenko enim team stay with me. Yes, yeah, we are good. Now, so fast forward. Menya butana medwedwam because menya information be say some media personalities who are Ghana kojiska. They want to twist the story to make it look like say NDC are buying we and over health facilities and Ghana hospitals are yes say a system ni nyejuma and NHIS nyejuma. Media personalities who are Ghana kojiska, and the agenda is from tomorrow. Almost twist ya semono and the better NDC are buying so. Anytime make sure all the documents for you to know where the agenda is coming from. Send a almost starting kwasi semono because hey, the contract was signed by NPP. In 2015, the NDC hatched this idea. They did not finish it. They did not even sign any contract. They did not even look at any contract. They basically told the people to go do a pilot. Inti mema obia emfa bibia meshe NDC aban say NDC aban ko sign a contract bi ma ende no NHIS and the hospital system no I say inti Jomahama mo na say no. It is the contract that the NPP Agyeman Manu signed and no na yedi ho nkomo ende. All right. Now, so fast forward in 2017 in 2017 na NPP ba power. So that time na NDC free power. 2017 and na NPP ba power. Now about power no. This is what they did. Amo be launch project no. Amo be sign a contract and amo launch project no. The project overview. The government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Health, has engaged Lightwave eHealthcare services to roll out an electronic medical records and patient management system in the country. Fast forward 2017, NPP ba power no, and na omo eba no mkas oh, the ebetu ya no mumra. Now after the yen sign a contract. Remember, MPP about power, no, there was no contract. The people had done a pilot. The NDC government did not even sit to analyze the pilot fully. To say, yepewe, and for the moment sign a contract. When you do a pilot, it is not automatic, so be a contract. Now, about power in 2017, this is what they did. They really launched the program because they signed a contract with this company. Now, to develop a healthcare infrastructure solution, a centralized data center with a 24-hour recovery unit, which will serve to revolutionize the healthcare industry in the Republic of Ghana. The development will support and/or enable the following. 1. Networking of all hospitals, clinics, and community health clinics in every region, district, sub-district in Ghana. B. Network all agencies, partnerships under the auspices of the Ministry of Health, FDA, Ghana Health Service, and etc. Some of the benefits for the FDA, for example, would be the data which the system would make available in support of pharmacovigilance. So basically, I'm about power. I don't say, oh, sa idea we are NDC, emanko for the pilot, no. I'm a person to e-health. Into one, let's not establish this on record. The NDC started e-health in Ghana. They conceived the idea. They met the company. They told them to go do piloting. So the NDC basically, at the end of the day, when they saw the idea, John Mahama and NDC would say, no, this is a good idea. It will be good for this country. That is why the people or that company called Lightwave were given the green light to go do the pilot. Enti Yanti Bibia say, when it comes to electronic, digital, or digital, the same as Ghana card, the NDC started with the company. And then when the MPP came over, they took over and did their jandam. The same as e-health. The NDC gave this company the room to go do their piloting. And after that, they were going to look at it, whether they like it or not, to put some things in or take something out before they sign a contract. So the idea was started by the NDC. Now, Sir Uko Wenima, when they did the launching of the e-health, you know, they even had a book. And as you can see on the screen, no, so I'm for that book, Kweku Agyeman Prempe. In fact, let me enlarge it. Send a bear Kevin Taylor, a chantro. Time omo launch, you know, you saw the book. Omo call a dignitary sa omo call event na say in 2017. Honorable Akosia Frema Osei Opare Satanan no fe. Okohobi. Honorable Kweku Agyeman Manu Satanan onom jot sa ono so Ekohobi. Dr. Efisa Zakaria, she was also there. And the lying old man, Dr. Anthony Insiasari, na ono so Ekohobi. So all these people, they came to meet this project and then they basically launched it. Now, in 2023, Ablakwa erezi issue be eka say sa contract way all the way in 2017. Na launch contract way ema yitua hu sika. Adentina in 2023, NPP are buying asa kwakofa sa project and as a contract we aba a change dino sa omode ba bejiska. Now I'm going to talk about the contract, but I want you to know people really raise objection about this contract because NPP are buying under Bawumia, Ekufuado, Kennedy Japan, Brani Champon, Kentry, any Kobne Japan, the snitch, no contract we almost signed in 2017. No, in 2023. They came back, rebranded the contract, and said they wanted to introduce it again. In 2023, no, Honorable Ablakwa raised that issue and basically reminded the ministry, reminded the Director General, reminded Ghana for in Parliament to say, no, this e-health, no, in 2017, no, NPP Abain signed the contract. Now, this was the document Ablakwa Ede Ebaye in 2023. Ablakwa drops bombshell on 2.6 billion dubious digitization initiative in health sector. In 2023, no, a black one barber catch say, contract you are signing in 2017, one am signing here. And then at 2023, more repackaging MIT as say a different kind of contract. It is a steady document now. A black one release in 2023 to let Ghanaians know say this particular document, this particular contract had been signed already, and that Bawumiani Akufo-Addo, they are repackaging it to sell to us again in 2023. Into read this letter I've put on the screen. Mami and Lajin on Akwasiebinka say we are making things up. Now, when you see this letter, and then a black one publish here. Now, publish a letter and then a name. We should date a very important. The 2nd of June 2017. And a black one publishes a document on Facebook page so because he was in Parliament telling Ghana for say MPP for Bois in 2017. Star project we omo launch ye musika and at 2023 omo pese omo rebrand no e change dino na omo ma Ghana for dwen say it's a new contract. They are lying. It is the same e-health. They wanted to give the contract again with a new name. If you check the document now, a black one edeba abontene na, and I'm showing you. Maybe I make a contract in the Now, implementation of National E-Health Project. Now, remember, this letter was released by the Director General, Ghana Health Service in 2017, the 2nd of June. Omwangason released document way in 2017. Catch it say, Ghana buying any company called Wave Light, assign a contractor, Lightwave, Anna. Yeah, assign a contractor. Omobabe implementing e-health. So a black one reminded them in 2023. Now, let me read a little bit of this document. And sana ya TSC contract and the damager. Agyeman Manu ni MPP Bawumiamo aye Ghana. And into the end, we are having issues with NHIS. Now, we read the document now say the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Health has engaged. Remember, the date is 2nd of June 2017. Ablakwa in 2023 was pointing this letter to them in Parliament to say, this was what you did in 2017. Don't repackage anything for us to give you money again. Now, Otrokom the Director General, Ghana Health Service, and the releases our letter away in 2017, the 2nd of June 2017. Team, stay with me. Okay. All right, team. Now, the government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Health, has engaged Lightwave e-healthcare services to roll out an electronic medical records and patient management system in the country. This initiative is to help streamline the admission, discharge, and transfer processes, improve record keeping, and integrate hospital data with the claims management system of the National Health Insurance Scheme, as well as enable the operation of a real-time biosurveillance system, which will support the fight against outbreaks and the spread of communicable diseases. Mazar Lightwave has engaged different stakeholders. Listen, this letter was in 2017. The third paragraph will give you an idea that this project was started a year or two before the NPP came to power. When you read the third paragraph, this is what it says. Mazar Lightwave has engaged different stakeholders over the last year. And this letter was released in 2017, meaning over the last year means in 2016 or 2015, when the previous administration, that was the John Mahama administration, were in power, this company was engaging. Meaning the NDC government, these people approached them for a e-health system project, and the government gave them the green light to go do piloting. Abraham signed a contract because they wanted to see what it really entails. Now, Mazar Lightwave has engaged different stakeholders over the last year to gather user requirements to tailor an EMR application that suits the business process of all levels of health facilities in the country through a joint development application. That's the JADS session and user acceptance tests. Currently, the application is ready to go live after system functionalities and modules were accepted by users. Training has therefore begun in some facilities in preparation to go live. Even in 2017, when the director of the Director General, Ghana Health Service, released a letter way, Omkache Ghana for say, this project, the piloting had been done earlier on, yes, about a year or two, or say a year ago. The piloting had been done. Some of the hospitals like it. Some of the administrators think said this is good. They believe say if the government of the day can go ahead and sign a contract, it will help link all our hospitals on one platform. You can see, say, clearly, the NDC government, led by John Mahama in 2015-2016, they adopted this e-service, the e-health. They wanted the pilot to end so that they can sit and have serious conversation before they sign a contract. Into Omangasa letter from the Director General, Ghana Health Service in 2017, it was clear in there that this company this contract in the Omo estate nwejuma piloting ama ende baby yedui ejina na also in 2017 until we are going to let it go live. Say they want it to go live. I just say be switching on. Some hospitals, district hospitals, training hospitals to start using the system. Now, so this letter Ablakwa actually pulled it out in Parliament. Actually, Ghana for say we cannot allow the NPP to sell one contract to us twice. And also ebaye. Yedidi Ablakwa tem if you saw oya wuneni. Now, after that, maybe you see, I'm going to play some videos for you to listen. This is when the company now, engage NDC are buying, the opportunity to enter the country. They granted some interviews. Mama yanko tie some of the interviews.
The current system, which is less portable.
And this has been tested.
It has been.
And it works.
It works. It's been tested and it works. We are very excited about the launch tomorrow, where we actually get to show off the work that has been done. It is very powerful.
Dr. Nsiasare, how widely did we test this?
We've done this test at the moment in Central Region, in 26 health institutions. Okay. Because if you do it in a region, not even one district, different districts in the region, and then the portability is there. Apart from this, there are other pilots which are being done in Ashanti region. The other pilots also being done, I think, somewhere in the Volta region by different organizations. So if we learn lessons from it, we are not doing this thing from the scratch. It happens in other countries, in other developed countries. So this is exactly what we are doing. But the most important thing about what tomorrow we'll be launching, we are also launching what we call biosurveillance. What it means is that we are also trying to do this disease surveillance so that when there's cholera, immediately the patient goes to the hospital, just from the symptoms alone, it will just give us a warning sign that in so and so hospital, there's a patient who has come there, the symptoms seems like cholera. Even before the stools are tested, we do the test. Then the disease control people will then be alerted and then move there. So there's an early warning signs before even the records are all integrated and then analyzed for people to use. So this is how we are going to do it. And we are doing this thing also is going to assist us to do teleconsultation and telemedicine. As I speak now, we have almost digitalized most of our x-rays. TB detection, we are using 48 digitalized x-rays of 2 mobile x-rays, which are all digitalized. So you don't need a radiologist even to sit at the center to have a look. It can be transmitted to the radiologist. The folder can be transmitted with all the pictures and then give the diagnosis and send it back to the institution. It helps also to bring quality care to the doorsteps of the community. So a community health worker or officer who is in a village is supported by a specialist who is in the regional hospital or in the district hospital. That's the beauty of it. You can have a pregnant woman who will sit at a chip center. People go there with motorcycles, take the blood samples, check the blood, and then send it to the district hospital where the blood test will be done. And this results can be sent just by mere SMS message or WhatsApp message. And it's done in such a way that the patient doesn't have to move from wherever he or she seeks the first health service to another place. You have to write a request. He has to move. You don't know if he has even transportation costs or anything, and then go and sit down. They say, come for the results in 2 weeks. It will be no more. So that we just within an hour, the patient can sit down there.
And this is effective when?
This tomorrow, when it's lunch, it means that those 26 areas are all effective. And we are doing pockets of it in other regions. For example, as I speak now, we have about 5 teleconsultation centers where nurses and midwives and doctors are there giving advice to lower levels. We did a pilot in Amansia West, and Kumasi has it. I think Central Region has it. Is it Tamale has about 6 of the regions have teleconsultation centers.
Okay.
And we hope by next year we do it for the 10 regions.
But do we have enough funds? We've started this. It sounds all well and nice and beautiful, but do we have the funds to see it through to the end so that the entire country is covered?
If we have funds, we have done the whole thing tomorrow, the whole country.
Which means we don't have enough funds.
So we are
locked up somewhere.
That's why we are doing it in phases. We won't be locked up anywhere, because you see, once you cut down waste, you can free some funds, prioritize it, and that's one of our priorities. I always say that if you don't have money, then you have to be very efficient. If you don't have money and you are inefficient, it is worse than somebody who has money and is throwing away. So we will prioritize. You see, funds will never be sufficient, but funds will be sufficient for prioritized projects. And that's exactly what we are doing in health sector.
Okay.
And we continue to prioritize and put where money is supposed to go to achieve the results that we need. And this is exactly what we are doing. We believe that digitalizing our health system would make the work efficient. It will free some funds, unnecessary funds which are being wasted, and then we can deploy it into other sectors. And then we have
so you heard it for yourself. Digitalizing our health system. And he was talking about the piloting. This is 2017, now from our power. Yatuaba, December 7th, 2016. This is 2017. And also, they were talking about the piloting that was done, the digitalizing our health system. No, it was initiated by the NDC. But you see, this old man, because of atro, because of the MPP for the one in King Jiminti, digitalization. I'll play Baumia's video to you for you to listen. Time our more lunches are the way. I'll play all. Take your time. Maybe say peace at 40 years. Because somebody in Candy Sika Bre join news for and some media house says Citimo, they are going to start some jandam. They want to twist the fact. And the documents in your nobody is going to lie to anyone. Enti Papa we ankasa etwa insia saroneka no Omagana 40 years say this whole project Sanko Nimyan Sanko the credit by the government before. That is the John Mahama NDC 1. But you know, Yabusan say, how are you going to fund it? Oh, you know, when you want to fund something, you cut down cost, and when you cut down cost, a basic asempe not negina sorry. If you say and or didn't sikana, the sikana bebane. Now, listen to this, the same interview.
Finally, Doc, how much is this costing us as a nation, and who is paying for it?
The Ghana taxpayer is paying for it. At the moment, I think this one costed, what's the initial cost? I have to check it. I don't want to give a figure which I'm not sure of. But this is all from Ghana government tax.
Wait. Oh, say, President Anubusan say, Obusa Brodini say, how much is this going to cost? And Brodini say, oh, where a candidate, the taxpayer is going to pay. And why na insia sareno edgy conversation no. Hey, onimsa Brodini de ojana obeka bono. But because Papa Way or your Chrome for MPP before didn't want people to know exactly deal our mobile bayinti. Because you see, he took over the conversation or Kati Bronino because baby do no a sikasem on better taxpayer and who exactly what the contract and the amount involved is going to entail. In this other video, I'm going to play the full video, but I wanted you to see how quickly he interjected, how he stopped the white man. Now, Brody Kwan was oh. And this is very rude when somebody is talking and you just cut the person. Very, very rude. But because this man, they know what they are doing. About 2017, it was a deal they were cooking. Now watch this again and listen to his explanation.
Finally, Doc, how much is this costing us as a nation, and who is paying for it?
The Ghana taxpayer is paying for it. At the moment, I think this one costed, what is the initial cost? I have to check it. I don't want to give a figure which I'm not sure of. But this is all from Ghana government tax. We wish that we get also some development partners to support. Most of them are very interested, and I think after tomorrow, we may have one or two of them coming to assist so that we can redeploy it in all the other regions. But at the moment, it's purely Ghana government funding.
All right, so we wait for the full launch tomorrow, Tuesday, but I thank you for your time.
Ghana government funding. Into project we know, and this and contract be these people basically said a Ghana government funding. Peace at for you be a Ghana government funding. It means a wo usika and the fund this way. Contract na omobe sign no. A mene wo taxes and yede babe day, yede eba abe day, yede ba abe fund the project no. Sikabian free baby na mumianko tie a Mahamud during the lunch.
Government's resolve to change this narrative have spearheaded several initiatives aimed at leveraging digital technologies to enhance governance, service delivery, revenue mobilization, tackle corruption, and enhance financial inclusion and innovation in Ghana. Notable among some of these initiatives have championed include the Ghana Card, the Digital Address System, and the Ghana Post GPS and mobile money interoperability. Additionally,
when I would say, way about Omia in 2023, we will get there. But I wanted you to have an idea of a trunk of who we chamwa. So the video I just played, a 2023 video, I'll play it. But before I play the other videos, let us go into the contract. Now, for Ghana for Dreamer, a brand to a friend of Kweku Agyeman Manu, the crime, Kronwa Agyeman Manu, and MPP are buying a boy. Dr. Insiansari, Kweku Agyeman Manu, One Okoboy, these people who took over the ministry and the Kufuadono, deliberate Kronwa in Kofowe, a boy in Ghana. And Omudi share contract be more. At the end of the day, we say, then a whole government, a term contract, or term data, Ghana health data. Ediamo be say, Tina Krobiso, Ubufua Dumuno, yen to me access data of Ghana Nibia when it comes to our healthcare. So, Wakuma to Yema na waso, and no ena AC or Ghana. So the contractor Agyeman Manu ni MPP for signing, the Ghana Health Service data management system no edema this company and say we are giving everything to you. We are not even going to be like BOT or build, operate and transfer. There's nothing. Take it. So akuma to yema mayen yusu so ubufua turn it off. And no na ye implications na edie na ema sade we baso. It is because a new government came into office. And the government started asking questions about this contract. The government looked in the books and said, no, somebody is taking us for granted. Obi e Obi e dream. So all that the minister and now the government of the day, through the ministry, they basically said they needed a forensic audit into this contract. And no, and I'm a company and call for a turning off the data system. The management system, the health management system, no, the health, no, a company no not turning off because they don't understand why the government of the day is questioning some part of the contract and their part if they have been able to fulfill almost part of the contract, no. So that company led by Otiko Jagba's brother, they have turned off a data system, protect Ghana. Your healthcare ni no into the problem you are seeing today MP 40 TV so catch us say John Mahamani needs for and carrying a cash and carry na no omoboa. They know what they did and ye ba be chechiri mu achrew krono a MPP for boy and krono still they need to answer and why today Ghana Health Service for your core hospital say and the manual way and the yebetumi di agi data if we say Agyeman Manu ne MPP ba wo mia ne Akufo-Addo no they turn the server off. Omuni company we sign contract say omubufu a omuntene eye den that server na etumima hospitals no access eye data no. Now let's go into the contract. Now team, are you with me? Okay. All right. We are good. 620, 1020 in Ghana. Now, contract in and Ministry of Health, Ghana, and MS Lightwave Healthcare Solutions Limited. Subject, National E-Health Project Phase 2, implementation of electronic medical records and patient management system for the health sector. Contract number MOH/E-Health/PHS2/2019. March 29th, 2019. March 29th, 2019. Now, maybe kind contract need the womb. Sana beya we Ghana ni na ochina sorry. Na MP before akotena TV so radio so omutum futurugu aka say dabi. Mo na makose problem no. In fact, I was say mudem. Mommy uncle contract nim. When you read the background of the contract, Anna Ostati read the contract now we mbesho. And I maybe can actually nyabutre. And remember, contract we na it costed $186 million. $186 million. That is the contract sum. $186 million. And they were going to do the contract in stages. $186 million. Now, no, $186.7 million. So that's $7 million. That's not dangerous. 700,000. No. $186.792 million. So that's 792,000. It me chichiri crew. Now let's read the contract and what it's in there. Where a contract which was signed by the NPP government. Agyeman Manu, Nana Dan Akufo-Addo approved it in cabinet. Oneba Omiamu na approved the contract with our cabinet. They sat down and approved it and said they should sign the contract. $186.7 million. Now, Yankwenim, this agreement made the 24th day of March 2019 between the Ministry of Health, P.O. Box M44 Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, on one part, and MS Lightwave Healthcare Solution Limited. Moving Pick, Independence Avenue, 3rd floor, Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana. There's a contract with Krampono. A young conforno, address no Krampono, a moving pickle. Government of Ghana, Ministry of Health, the address by. In conforno address no a moving pick, but it's not necessary. Let's move on. Now, whereas the purchaser accepts suppliers' quotation for certain goods and service, I'm sorry, I can't see the other word. Deployment of the Ministry of Health's National E-Health Project Phase 2, which includes implementation of electronic medical records and patient management system for the health sector. Contract number MOH/E-Health/PH52/2019. Now, uche contract number the woman items. And a description of items. Nyoma omototo ana jumadi omubedi ema contract we ejina naso. Now, Ministry of Health, National E-Health Projects, implementation, electronic medical records and patient management system for the health sector. The National E-Health Project Phase 1, which included a rollout of the e-health architecture in the central region, successfully completed in December 2017. In the contract, no, say a year the year before, now what we call a year piloting had been done in the central region. And which year was that? 2015. Because they came into power, 2016. They came into power 7 January 2017. Now, Oko Enima, Central Ridge successfully completed in December 2017 in a vast number of health facilities, including the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. The Ministry of Health, MOH, subsequently engaged the Public Procurement Authority and the Ministry of Finance, assistances and support in preparing the rollouts of the e-health project nationwide. In July 2018, the e-health project nationwide, in July 2018, following extensive negotiations which in July 2018, following extensive negotiations which included a value for money audit, PPA granted approval to e-health project phase 2, including a budget of 186,729,946 Ghana and sole source requests. That means, almost say, in 2018, July, and a Ghana buying through the PPA, almost sign a contract way, and contract way no, na a sole sourcing, obia and compete. So okay, in Siasari interview that butcher na, they said they were engaging other companies to also do other piloting. Send a beya omobenya competition to, at the end of the day, give the contract to the company that they think they deserve. But so already contract now, it was so sourced. That means yembie tendering no, yama obia opportunity say some more experience kra omumbra. Remember, this company was actually registered in 2015. So there could have been a company that was registered in 2010 that had more experience than this company that was given the company a contract in 2019. But the NPP government did not open the tendering. They did not allow any company to also come in and show them what they can do. Maybe the new company, if they had opened the door for other companies to come in, they would have come in with a lesser deal, whereby Anke Edu $186.7 million. But what this NPP government did in 2017, they closed it up. And 2018, they made sure, through the PPA, they have signed the contract. Omamasa approval, so sourcing. Inti, tiasie, so sourcing started day one for the rural office. They decided to give contracts to people or companies they feel Omwankasa enkwana wose yejumano. Remember, NDC was this company approached the NDC government. They told them to do pilot. They did not say we are going to sign contract to you. So the probability of NDC bringing in other companies to also come and show them what they can do or open up the tendering process, it was high. At this point, the NDC did not tell this company, after you finish the pilot, it is automatic that you're going to get a contract. For all you know, there were other companies that were trying to reach NDC to also do another pilot in another part of the country to prove to NDC government, but what the NPP did was, power na block it, and say, company way, so sourcing, ma obia mbemu biem, omunkwane yede $186.7 million na ebemomo. Now, yanko enim. Contract na be really chiro. So, this is what it says. In March 2019, the Ministry of Finance approved a budget of $100 million for phase 2 to align with the MOFEP funding. Phase 2 of the National e-Health Project has been abridged. A phase 3 will include remaining facilities. A phase 3 will include a phase 3 will now be added at the completion of phase 2 to include remaining facilities. The National e-Health Project phase 2 is being set up in 3 milestones. So as you can see down there, you see, say, your teaching hospitals, regional hospitals, district hospitals, and the amount that has been released, $39.6 million. $39.6 million. Now, let's move on with the contract. Me read the contract in the party be actual because me person me show adiebi MPP aban sorry. Now, already the other part of the contractor, there's a reason why in tia yenya abutra ye pese reading nyina because you know me pese me show adiebi aban we NPP aban we anything na menya abutra me den release ni nyina kakra na nyina yakan. Now, scope of work ejuma omobeye. As you can see from the beginning, no, bidin catch them me ready ejuma company we ebeye streamline patient management in all health facilities in the health sector. This will include both insured and non-insured patients, and it will consist of the following: the networking of all core activities related to patient registration, service management, claims management, and data reporting in health sector at the health facility level. It will also cover the electronic management of medical records, outpatient and inpatient services, all diagnostic services and pharmacy services, and will include such services as mortuary services and all auxiliary services related to patient care. 2. Each service point will be linked to the revenue and claims system. This will enable claims to be processed automatically on patient-to-patient basis. Claims will compile automatically at specific periods. The system will have built-in checks to facilitate claims management and will prompt the NHIA when there are deviations from the standards. Now, the system will be configured to calculate selected indicators automatically to provide indications of performance and to help continuous monitoring. So basically, ejuma na almost say contract na almost sign on. Ejuma e was say omo ye nyina no. Basically, system management. Patient omo NHIS, so any even patient na omo de omo NHIS, so omo ebeje omatum omo yenje omo nto ho omo beda ho omo nda ho, the way much nyina ka ho. Just say basically they were putting the whole health system in one package. So we can all access it. Yene citizenry no ebe easy for us to access healthcare. And omo my services so ebe easy for them to provide the services. I'm talking about the health facilities. This was something that idea na ebeboa. Now, so uko wenim our contract ni mo, there's something that you will see. Sanyo man am listening nyina akyewa almost I was set in nkofo no provide no you also see over $100 million no. So we share sa nyoma ni nyina data analysis. Receive data directly from all registration points and claims from each facility, verification at the district health administration. Most of all parameters for verification will be automated to check wrong entries. So basically, it was like a safe check. It was like a security check for our health system. Our health system will be regularized. Obia entumi wuramu keke enye de opebia ye betumi as streamline no se ne be ya Ghana ni bi te bekwai na okọ hospital it will be easy. See agire sebi obi ho kakra ni kote mortuary your data on the number of people ebi omowu at a specific district hospital, regional hospital. You benya data about everything when it comes to our health. This at the end of the day, the infrastructure in Yinabekawa is getting to a year $186 million. And I showed you the breakdowns are there. The whole thing you need to understand is say Sasika way ye tamuma one company say provide the services way. Now remember, SaaS services we are providing no unya software, unya hardware, unya nyoma o de beba. In fact, ubesi master na yekasa master. Sa ade na mu ho MTN for po tintin bi no because you need some satellites, ubehia servers, ubehia computers, laptops, iPad, ubehia nyoma bebre to make sure this thing is integrated well. It's not just about signing, it's about the provision from a company now over providing services. No? All these things now, yɛde bɛbɛ ma saa de we gyina ne naso no the company should be able to provide it anything na yɛtam Ghana sika ana MPP tam Ghana sika $186.7 million ɛde ma saa company no now oko contract ni mu a let me show you something already some part of the contract this is what it say now this agreement witnesses omu wo mu no na me de be kire no these are the witnesses omu witness say den omu witness say contract no nti ukọ the witnesses na you will see their names here nipa we mu na ede omu nsa share contract na say omu ede omu nsa share ase the other company no Lightwave for no so ede omu nsa share ase so these are the witnesses contract no in witness whereof the parties here to have caused this agreement to be executed in accordance with their respective laws and day and year first above written. Inti contract no witness a contract $186 million contract no omunye. Osha on behalf of the purchaser just say purchase nyoma no beshama no ye purchase the government of Ghana ye na sebio nyoma na ba abedi djuma no ye na ye to yene ye atofo omu provide services no yene ye purchase services no enti obi a all sign ama ebia no the witnesser all sign ama menewo the government of Ghana yene Ghana fo nyina no enti omo sign ye no Kweku Agyeman Manu ni signature na wo ho no signature minister for health and I share honorable minister for health ni stamp any siso no ena oba nipa na ono so edi adanse ma minister of health no your friend Nana Kwabena Agyeman Mensah ono ni signature na ono chief director ministry of health no ministry of health chief director ena a witness ma the minister of health enti Ghana for no ye gitu mu sign a contract ena ye minister Agyeman Manu ko sign a contract we enkofo no so nipa o sign ma omo no your friend no Samson Jaba ono na ye okutukwe Jagba ni brother no ono so oti Atlanta abroche no America the signature no ono na the CEO of Lightwave company no ono na company ne dia or Ghana ni oti Atlanta ono na sign ye and a nipa on witness man no anasa oya dansifo ana adansimuni ejine mu man no witness ye no your friend Sulemana Abdallah I think something like that ono signature na ono na ye CEO the partner ono so witness ye to hear date na wo na February 4th 2019 and I'm yes so as you can see there omu nyina essence sign here emba you say Ghana buying any a year Lightwave for a signed contract now in a contract there were so many things that they were expecting this company to provide send ebeya e-health sebio ebeye ejira de naso ma sebio problem biansi na company did they provide the services time na the more so provide did they follow the time I'm talking about the duration juma di omuka say omoba bedino did they actually do it and these are questions obebusa won say adentina enda yeti hey ura hospital nyoma e wosanka unhu se ekoso e-health sebio data no yebusa information or sanka doctor to me bo na ohu baby a oyare did the last time about hospital sebio sa oko hospital asenkregwa na ote oboase a adentina doctor ntumi hu say oko district hospital bi wo asenkregwa na time a wonyem no ye wo tetanus ana ye wo measles adentina ndo mu ntumi nye because sa nyoma na nanka wo say sa company we ya ye tua $186 million more that is their job. They were supposed to be able to build a system whereby everywhere you are in Ghana, when it comes to health provision, and I say Oko health facility, your data, information, who be and also doctor or two no, it me emia computer so no who say Kwame Amwakon, yawu webekwai, yawu 1972, wo Kwame Amwakon, or diabetes, 27th April 2017, Oko hospital bi Techiman, a government hospital no, omoma withdraw we send no, a draw no omoma 2 times, onom ye. And they pese mo draw way but ye share no omo ye test bi hu say o yare no se bi atie no ye ma o say draw way a obe yare more enti saa nyoma no na nka o se nkofo we ye did they do it now mama yenkom na menjudwa bibi mu nkire o the facts of the case in Inana say, in March 2019, the Ministry of Health signed a 3-year contract valued at 100 million with Lightwave Healthcare. Inti contract no almost signing in stages. Inti almost manko for $100 million. And I'm gonna say use it because contract no a 3-year contract. Inti start no using your infrastructure side, your your software side, your hardware side, your different sites are obey kakaka KCMT. Abine mo musika say start building it. Now it is a obese me breaking it down out as easier. In 2019, the Ministry of Health signed a 3-year contract valued at 100 million with Lightwave e-health solution to deploy a comprehensive health information management system across 950 facilities nationwide. Into contract in Muno, Nanka also provided in 950 hospitals in Ghana. Into contract na mekanchi no, you will publish a contract in it is in there. Now also provided 950 hospitals in Ghana. Now also enya sa services no. Also uko sa hospital ni bia o Ghana. Say o be kwai na obi wo streamer. Doctor no wo stream no. Oko computer so also hu nipa no free be kwai eba stream no ni information. Into 950 hospitals na nka also provide sa services we nyina omu wia na ma jom sika ko. Now, by 2022, by the year 2022, Lightwave had not delivered the 950 facilities required under the contract. After about 3 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, about 4 years, now Lightwave, and to mean deliver. They have not been able to deliver. Now, the ministry therefore granted an additional 2 years. Granted 2 more years extension, expiring on the 31st of December 2024. In the first place, contract near signing no crapono. Senka ushema anka Lightwave for obobu contract no. In fact, at the end of the day, no, Oma call against the contract and they have breached the contract. But interestingly, the MPP government extended the contract again to 2024 December 31st. Remember, 2024 December 31st and NPP free power. But in 2022, no, contractor omdeman ko for we are now also provided 950 facilities or Ghana, some kind of services now provided, you know, they still extended it again to 2024 December. Now, what happened after that? And I say, at the end of the extension, 31st December 2024, Lightwave had still not fully completed the scope, prompting the ministry under the leadership of Honorable Kobra Minka Atkando to initiate a comprehensive forensic audit to determine the true status of work delivered. Now, the reasons were simple: non-performance, the extent of delivery versus payment, and any gaps in hardware, software, and integration. This was to guide the ministry in any future decisions about the said contract. Inti Minta Akando Soba office no, and who say contract way company near the moment no deliver it. Inti right now he was looking at Nyoma also company deliver when it comes to hardware, software, every single thing about sa contract no. When say the own no paper no so no, enya hu sika ne yetua mankofo no. Some monies have been paid to the company, but the provision nyoma na omodi aba no, ene nyoma na sika e dia mo no encorrelate just embo ensiso. Inti Akando ka say no. Then I'll see a BA forensic audit into this contract because in a contract, 950 facilities are all Ghana and provided these services. On paper, we are not seeing that. On the ground, we are not seeing that. Some payments have been made to this company. It's payment in my company for what work done. And then Akando started say they should open a forensic audit into it. And then my company nibufu ya na motiwa or turning off server no. In the side glitches na munyan nansenya Oko hospital yasi service ni nyejuma and National Health Insurance say no because Akando started Saturday we no and a company na MPP ni almost sign a contract. I'm from Arabian to say say data no we also have the right to control it no. The MPP government under the Insiasari and Agyeman Manu no they lifted our data, our national data when it comes to health and of the company no We don't have any say in it. Inti Akando activate forensic audit no and a company bufu no 10 off server no. Inti every hospital in Ghana, you realize that it was down because the company wanted to prove to Akando say, do not open investigations into the contract I signed with the MPP government. Now, again, Akando Mabehua, they were questioning the system and calling for a forensic auditor. Ama a lightwave company no, a doom server no. And the MPP 40 TV so say John Mahama buying Akando mo ministry no and na omu nye dwuma ye. Ye ba be ko inside the wagon. Now we specifically sika edema nkofo we any edwuma a omanfa nye any atra omu twa ye any sika omu gye ye ansa na NPP every power. Now, when you move forward, audit findings into omu auditing. This is what they found in the auditing. Verified facilities. The audit has confirmed that only 450 facilities have been fully delivered. They were supposed to deliver 950 services to 950 facilities. Omu audit, no, Omu will say 450 facilities have been fully delivered, installed and verified as operational. Less than 50% of the original 950 facilities. Because 950, uchemu mienua, enya what we were expecting. Meaning, a company, after taking the money they took, they have not been able, even after the extension by the NPP government to 2024, they've still not been able to even provide about 80% of Agyeman and also services. They have been able to provide even less than 50% of the services. Out of the 950, only 450 hospitals in Ghana and then integrate onto the e-health services. Now, contract performance and payments. The total amount paid to date to Lightwave is 76,886,010 Ghana cedis. Even though they have not been able to provide even about 70 or 80% of the services they were going to provide to the 950 facilities around the nation, Oma provided only 450. That 100 million in Kenya, Oma tiemu $76 million. They have not even been able to provide 50%, but they have paid them $76 million. And you ask yourself, ejuma edema unye ejuma npondu 50%. Aya then a tam sika 100 million $76 million the mouth. You have to ask yourself why. Now, the audit also revealed that the sum of $10.6 million was paid to the Lightwave in excess of work done. Almost said to $10 million be the my Lightwave for now. Ubuso almost says $10 million na obian to me my answer. $10 million before Agyeman Manu NPP Bawumia Ekufuado cabinet every office in December, they apart from paying the $76 million some $10 million was also paid to this company. And you ask to say, why did you pay the $10 million? Because Agyeman Kromunye $10 million Edema company way, because from the audit they did, Ejuma Mubehu on the ground, it does not match the amount of money that was paid this company. Now, so when you move forward a little bit, this is what you see. This is what you see. Sorry. This is the It is simple. Watch this. Payment versus delivery. Now let me show you. You see, year 1, year 2, year 3. Into 1M, 1M2, 1M3, 2M, 2M2, 2M3. Now, Mami break it down to you. Into year 1, no. Into year 1, a year day, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Year 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Year 3, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. That is how the project was being done. Into year 1, and I say M1 na, milestone 1 na. In year 1, no, almost phases womb. And a year 2, no, almost phases womb. Because the phases are, ebia, almost group, no, ebia, month. In 1 year, no, yeah, the 3 months by a way. Near the another 3 months away, near the another 3 months away, and now 4. Now you're 12. Now you're completely a whole year, no. Into the table on the screen now. Bibi is a milestone. It represents a faces are a year project, no. Now, ushe blue partner was na year milestone planned facilities trench value in dollars and a payment status. And the last one here, delivery acceptance status at 31st of December 2024. Sika we nyina omutua 2024 December and omutua NDC abantua sika ma sa company we. The NDC government under Akando Emma company we 1 cent. Now ushe year 1 mobilization tranche value 9.9 million. They paid it to the company. Omsi mobilization. We don't know what mobilization is. Media, I don't know mobilization. Ebia, omo puti omo together. Omo gather omo say omo bawe den. Omo beye say juma we no any friend mobilization. So they paid 9.9 million for mobilization. Year 1, M2, 10 teaching original. We are talking about facilities, no? Almost 10 teaching original hospitals. Now, tranche value, they paid them $10.7 million. Payment status, they paid it. Delivered and accepted on the 31st of December 2024. That payment went through. The MPP government paid this government for their services. Remember, they were supposed to provide services for 950 hospitals. They only provided service for 450, which is below 50%. And remember, at the end of the day, Nyoma Omoka said Omodebeye 950 is supposed to, at the end of the cover this money. But we have done less than 50% provision, but the payment that has been done is about 70% of payment. In two percent, say, Ejuma send ye any payment to send you to ya. Now, over M3, planned facilities, 60 facilities, hospitals, district hospitals, clinics. How much did they pay them? $10.5 million. Payment status, it was paid, delivered, and accepted by the provider. And year 2, and year 2 M1, no, year 2, M1, milestone 1, 120 facilities, no, so $11.6 million. And Omutiaye, it was delivered and accepted. Delivery acceptance status 31st of December 2024. Time Ekufuad move free office no 31st December 2024. No na sa sika na yetua mankofo wi. Year 2 M2 125 planned facilities. Omutia sika se na momo $12.1 million. Paid, delivered. Year 2, M3, tranche 3, and I said milestone 3. 128 facilities and almost provided services. No, we paid them $11.4 million. Paid, delivered, accepted. Now, Oba subtotal na year 1 and year 2. Okanimi enu boma. The first year and the second year, almost say almost to me I provided services way for 443 facilities. Yaka facilities are hospitals scattered around the nation, clinics, district hospitals, regional teaching hospitals. Almost 443 out of the 950. No, we had paid them $66.3 million. Delivered and accepted. Now remember, year 3, which is still when the MPP were in office, that is 31st December 2024, they made some last payment before they left office. That is year 3. That is 31st of December 2024. They made this payment before 31st December 2024, before Ekufuado free office. Now, how much money did they pay? Year 3, milestone 1, almost provided 157 facilities around the nation with services. They paid them $10.6 million. Paid. Ongoing, 7 accepted. And that is what triggered the audits. That is what triggered the forensic audits. In that kind of power office, and this office said, no, this payment that went in the last time, we need to look at it very well, because it looks like the services that has been provided, it does not correlate when it comes to the payment. Into something is off. Now, idea in services we are taking these huge of sums of money and giving them milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3. Idea in services no more providing. Are they even actually providing the equipment, how and the number and quantity they said they were going to provide? Now, the equipment they said they were going to provide, are they world-class equipment? Are they top-notch? The durability, how long would they stay? Are they inferior products? Are they giving us something, a second-hand, third-hand product? And how are we able to check all those things? Because our information is that this Lightwave company, they basically gave the contract to an Indian company. They were just brokers technically. They did not have the technical know-how to set up all these things. So they came to Ghana with a Ghanaian leading them. They broke the deal, and our information, the information we are getting is that they basically handed this deal over to an Indian company to make sure they provide the facilities. What is happening is the broker came and actually had the contract with us, and the broker did not know how to implement all this, to build all these facilities, to make sure our data is put together. As I speak, if what we are hearing is true, then it means the Ghana Health Service, the e-health or the data of Ghana Health Service, it is in India. That is why the company can give that Indian company that was helping them build or bring these facilities together or equipment together to build this. They are the ones, if they give them instructions, they will turn the server off. And that is what just happened recently. Now, nyamana almost providing. And if those things they say they are providing, did they check? Did they do any due diligence? Because nyamana mo de banadoso. Nyamana are inferior. Are they quality things? The laptops, the iPad, the whatever they said they are providing, are they quality stuff? Now let's go and see some of the equipment they said they were providing a MPP for Tiomoka a year, an amount of $68 million. Come, where are they hiding? Okay, this one is gone. Now, hardware analysis. This is the hardwares. Nyoma we no so omotodiaba e dia be set dia she hospital biamu, district hospital biamu, send ye be ya Ghana no, ye health facility, ye health sector no, e be digitized. And these are the things they said they were providing. How these things, MPP are buying in Kofu with sign a contract of over $100 million. And your data to India. We don't have access to our data. Somebody turns it on and off. And that is the most dangerous thing. Items description, unit cost. You can say unit cost. Your toba kubia saying any unit cost. Total contract quantity. Contract you no sign sign no ka so me provide ya G2 mu. Year 1 and year 2. Nyoma sign no ka so me providing in year 1 and year 2. I be making sure say in contract no state you say I was say within year 1 and year 2 sign your money nyina hospitals nyina enya sign your no. Filled amount so filled na dodoa e wo filled no and a variation say nsisi ni a send amba and a send a buy ya kenkaya send no provide and send no provide and a variation amount the woman provide no no boni a saying so I'm some 20 helicopter a iPads ko ha na say 10 the call ya 10 na amba no ne boy is saying because remember you tia almost over $70 million and $70 million that you tia no sa sika dia mo no sa sika nyoma we nyina ebi amba no ni nyina hyem into technically omo de yeka. All right, let's look at the equipment. Now hardware analysis. Omo ka so me provide 15,312 tablets. 15,312 tablets nationwide. Now remember, omo ka che say omo tablet ba ku bia $475. $475 tablet. No some better tablet ba could be $475. In fact, your publishing contract now, you go and read a year contract now. Ube tablets no, almost specs. Ebi use Pentium, you know, Pentium womb. There are some tablets a use i3, i2. But say a Pentium, you know, now. Omo kase tablet bi omo ton no market ne so omo ton maye ba ku bia $475 and omo so omo beton 15,312 na maye. Now at the end of the day first year and second year 15,000 tablets omo to me 7,707 penny buy. Now uko filled in the swa dia uhunu ho no 4,067 on the field. That means so facilities no ko check it the in person physically only 4,067. Now that means to say by 3,640 of the tablets nobody knows where they are because in the contract also may provide 15,000 within first year and second year. $475. Omo catch say year 1 and year 2 omo provided 7,700 tablets. And so oko hospitals are Ghana nyina tablets are holding 4,000. Now 3,640 tablets. Ye hu baby ewo. Now sa 3,640 tablets so oka calculating in money $1.7 million. We don't know where the tablets are. Omo famba. Tablets. Omo to tablets at or laptop. Tablets. It is so far out of the money we have paid them 1.72 million tablets are ma. But omaji huska. And also be provided laptops. Almost laptop be tomba kwama $550. Remember, contract way was in 2019. That time that dollar no 5. Don't get it wrong. That time that dollar no 5. And na almost ombeton laptop bia my $550. One laptop bia ka say provide within year 1 and year 2 provide a year 9,544 laptops. Year 1 year 2 na provide 4,474. Oko filled. Na say oko check it the amount of laptops almost some of the core facilities around the nation only 3,763. 711 yehu sa laptops na sa 711 o de basika mu a $391,000 ye nim baby are those laptops now desktop computer na si table so achacha ha eno almost say beton ba ku bia my $600. Ka say contract provided 25,799 computers for all the facilities around the nation. Year 1 and year 2, 2 years liboma, provided only 13,125 computers. Now, uko filled specific hospitals around the nation. Hospitals ni nyina ka say 2 years de 13,000 buy and so you see only 7,060 computers. Now, variation which I say about 6,065 yenim baby ewo. Now, 6,065 computers o de basike mu $3.6 million. $3.63 million. Computers, 6,000. They have not provided it. Year 1, year 2. Maybe they are about to provide the rest, which is 6,065 computers. We don't know where they are. Now, Oba, BBI, your friend is service. Also, the service because sa your Agyeman Manu na the basic server so and no be running system no. Can say server ba could be $3,500. Each server Ghana $3,500 under MPP are buying contract signing no. At the end of the day, total contract quantity no na almost be provided 957 service in the whole contract year 1, year 2. Now, as we speak, year 1, year 2, no, out of the 957, no, almost provided 450 in service. Now, Oko field, Echo hospitals, no, Oko check it, says service no hampa. Only 393 service pen oho. Now, 52 service, yenim baby awo. O the bus kemua, $41,600. And also, a shasasi kana yeti omuno, almost 76 million, no. Ninyina shemu omaji and so provide here. Now storage devices. Almost say almost be a friend storage devices. And also no can say when it comes to storage devices, no beton ama a unit price $800. I don't know what storage devices because are they talking about hard drives to store all the information? I thought the service came with some very big hard drives, a bit master, but they were selling the storage devices to us separately from the server itself. So I wasn't part of the contract signing. These are all the small things that they were supposed to fine tune, but the MPP said encore because some people are going to make money. Into all your storage devices now, Omuka said back could be $800. Omuka said contract nature or some provided 952. At the end of the day, the storage devices, no, provided 445. Into Ochakia, Oko field, and this is only 393 now. 52 storage devices in you. All the bus came at $41,000. Over switches and load balancer. See a BB switches, any load balancer. Sebio, so much data na a broso a bedoswa. Also move be on ahwadeno, ya chichachichem, ye move be kwaha, near move be akwaha, said a beya, enkogu one airdian system swa, a be corrupt and a be jam system no. It will be a friend of switches and load balancer. Now, Omuka say, Ometon unit biya my $4,500. Single one biano, $4,500. Total contract quantity. Contract no say Ombe provided 4,700 pieces. 4,700 pieces. Now, year 1 and year 2, Oka Nimia Nuboma. The 2 years no provided a year 3,445 a year pieces. Now, Oko hospitals in our Ghana, 1,232 per annum, meaning 2,213 a year switches and load balances. No, ye won't be alpha or the ba a year sikemua almost $10 million. See, switches and load balancer no. Omuka se ba kubia system no meton ma $4,500. Omuka so meton a year 4,700 pieces na mde at the end of the day no 2 years no year 1 year 2 no omu provided 3,445 pieces. Now so oko hospitals no ko checking one by one it is only a year 1,232 pieces pen oho. Now say 1,232 pieces are meaning 2,213 pieces no yenim baby afa. That means so check switches now $9.958 million. And no any sika yashre. Now access points, any cables. Omuka say ombe provided ometomba could be my $3,500. Total contract quantity omega some be my 952. Omu provided 455. Filled no qua 455 it means that one the access point and cables no they provided everything. Mast and grounding. Omuka say ometon mast and grounding but could be my $2,023. Omuka so provided 952. At the end of the day no year 1 year 2 omu provided at the end of the year 1 year 2 provided 455. Oko field na only 73 na wo 327 yeni baby afa o de basike mu a 752,000. Software, ka so provide software. Beton software so amaye. Ka say software so beton software amaye. We ye contract Agyeman Manu sign ye. Na software no beton ba ku bia amaye $3,000. Na also provide 952 the quantity software in pieces no. Now at the end of the day, year 1, year 2 no, now provided 443 software pieces. Now field no Oko hospitals now 443 and provided, so technically software no also providing now agency integration no contract quantity also integrate agency integration no and no $2.2 million. I don't know what agency integration is. I think the technical guys will be able to break that down to us. Agency integration. And also, no, at this point, they could not provide anything. Zilch. Enti, o calculative variations na, yakasa variations are. Nyomo amuka so de beba, ya kohwehwe mu no, emba ya omaji hu sikedi, any variations. Okay, can see ni a omo de car also mutia. Enti, oya variations nyina ekeka ni nyina boma. Close to $19 million. Now, make a chira mu say sika yedin kan etua nkofo wi. Sika yedin kan etua nkofo wi. Right now as we speak, let me put the contract. Yes. I want the total amount. Sika yetua nkofo wi no is $76.9 million, almost 77 million. And at 77 million, at the end of the day, all the tabulations, all the calculations, what we came to realize and then say, 18, almost $20 million, out of the 76 million, they don't deserve, $20 million, almost $20 million, provided it. It is only $20 million require $76 million now. They are still they don't even deserve, because at the end of the day, you have not done even 50% of the job, and you are being paid about 70% of the contract sum. It is wrong. You cannot pay somebody 70% of contract sum. Abra, a job done. And I say, Agyeman also be onye even over 50%. How do you pay for services that have not been provided? The American cannot tell you. So we Agyeman 100%. I bet you sika nyina. Agyeman unyandru 50% to cry. You 70% sika, which is about $76 million or $77 million. Even that $77 million, you don't deserve no. Emu $20 million no. Nyoma kura wo so odi aba no krampo no. Yentumi hu sa nyoma ni wom. So you ask yourself, say, how did the government sit down to sign such a contract, and then at the end of the day, they turn around and tell Ghana for say, Muni bibi, and this for aba, and yase cash and carry naba, and okwa hospital bibi anyejuma, hospital bibi anyejuma because MPP are buying sign a contract, with Lightwave, What they did was that they told Lightwave to take over our data, our health data, They gave it to them for good. They did not say, oh, we as a government, we as a country, we also need 90% control. And I say, build, operate, and transfer. Ebia, about 3 years. Oh, build it, who operated for 3 years and give us back our data. They didn't put any clause like that. What they did was that take our health data, control everything. That company, from what we are hearing, I'm contracting them India for be into India for India. Now, it's a Lightwave for at the India for car. It means the Indians have the power to switch off the server. It may be Lightwave Krampono at this point, from what I am seeing, they don't have control over our server. Lightwave might have a contract with this Indian company that they have refused to pay, and the Indian company are saying, until you pay me my money, I am not going to turn on the server. How are we going to get our data back? This is what we talk about. Anytime I just say, the MPP as a political party, they need to stay in opposition for 42 years. And every time I say something like this, every time I talk about this NPP staying in opposition for 42 years, Anna Obidje say, Metan MPP, what you are seeing here is dangerous. Because say investigation here who say light wave for no, they did not have the capacity to do these installations. And almost subletted contract in the Indians are. Now our data is in the hand of a company we don't even know. The same people who handed this data over to a company we don't know, no, today are sitting on TV. And the Oko Hospital, Yasika and carry system. The NDC government is working hard to at least get the system running manually. This is where we are. But you see the funny thing, these companies here almost signing our contract. MPP for now almost sikano, almost 38 sikama Joy News for. They are paying money to some journalists at City News. From tomorrow, you will see them coming out to say, why is the NDC government not making sure the system is running? What is happening to our data? What is the government doing? Why are we seeing this now? It is because some people have put money in the system to be protected and to change the narrative. After this show, no, we will publish a bibia amagana for hunukura wom. Intimino here say hospital or confornochi information in India. MPP for a sign is our contract, no. Omutia sika almost 100 million or 80 million to a company. A juma we can do 40%. Computers, laptops. Then day amuka son beba ni nyina no dodo na amba kwekwa Agyeman Manu ene Ekufuado Bawumia Kennedy Japan mu nyina tena cabinet Kennedy oka kire mu se MPB a yeyi ni bia na ne nsa wom enti indirectly some ministers at cabinet were representing Kennedy Japan. All these people sat in cabinet and said, let us hand over our health data to Indians, because technically when you give such room and a company unlimited access to your health data, it means a corona mutinuma bodam. People have to be arrested and jailed. This forensic audit that is going to be done, so we are the Yoko should make sure they arrest the former health minister. Okoboy needs to be arrested. Every single person, and Siasari, all these people, they need to tell us, where is our health data? Where is it? Nobody should blame this government. This government is doing everything possible to make sure, say, you retrieve your data at the back. And the only way you can do that is to open a forensic audit in the money, sir. It is that for. Same born it tofa. Nana do dan kweku for the MPP no and me no tiwai. Komfo no hospital na mokọ ho no. Mu information na wo ho nyina etumi ma hospital no rane. Okohu doctor yetumi ma weduro eka se and NHIA o card wa ha your information nyina o papa yare ne diabetes information o papa mpese ebete o ma me mpese ebete nyoma bia ehia a e wo se de boy hospital no ban nyina no MPP aban Agyeman Manu mu sign a contract and na omode sa information nyina ma company baako and na me no ka say they are tetene say sa company no wo India. Now, sa company na omuni Ekufuado mo sign contract no. Na omuni sa capacity na say omunim say adwuma ne yankasa. Omude de omuye ne say omudi omunim na beji adwuma no. Omudi omunim ji adwuma no e na omudane adwuma no de ma India fo. E na mka kire India fo say yakọ Ghana omu agimi yaje omusika. Ya ne say adwuma ne yentumi nye. Your idea about adwuma no. Mo na munim sene yebetumi esipo, yebetumi esi dan, yebetumi de laptop aba. Monje na monkoye. Inti enda meno ka say Ghana aban Ekufuado aban Mahama Bawumia aban no omo de Ghana ye pomuden insama ehia ye a sebio ekrobia so no se wapomuden ho ehintasam a ehia no se obi okuta wo man ne mene na nado dan Ekufuado ne Bawumia mo etam ni nyina de ma company se omo nje no omo hwe so eni tina na nsei moko hospital a mo se cash and carry aba adekudi enti e ka sa ne se and aban no yentumi ko computer so biem oba o national health insurance card o de ba aban tumi wura computer nim enko hu o problem o yare a wo de ba ye imbre bia wo ba ye de o se hwe ne ye de hwe mo a mo ko twetwa scan ne ade ade ni nyina no information a was system no o se ekom e ko se scan ya okotwe yi wenya cancer ye beboa no sa information ni nyina na do dan kwekufo ado mo sign contract e de ma company bi a sa company no de etete ne se omo de akoma company bi wo India. Now say mun say and the Oba hospital na say computer ni nyadwuma na doctors ne say mun chiro ni nyina wo paper so mfa mo na mo mboa mo ne ntumi nya na it is because sa company na Ekufo Addo aban Agyeman Manu ni omo sign contract no omo ni India for no akasa say omo ndum no adenti no omo ndum machine no ni nyina ne say NDC aban baaye no sa contract no mo beto ye no omo hu say dwirim wom omo hu say Agyeman Manu Ekufo Addo ba omiam ediska over $100 million in one seven yeking. And Nitina eye akando cast and the mummy and Shemu and then ama company the buofua. Omakacha Munyanko for more India say Omundum Machino. Namini anoma moshemi, where the mibuso tunfo. Nana, what Gani or medical records, ebu or UK. Uji UK abani di and more protectino. Nana or medical records, ebu America. Uji America abani di say enya de mobia. Nana meno ka say o medical record e wo Ghana hospital biano. Eya aban hospital no sa record no ewo India bantima hene o record na o yare a sebio manisi sumina so sa yare bi wo hona mpese obi bete nipa bi bete sebio ahemfo amo Ghana etitirufo sa mo yare no ho ensem a eye kokoam nsem a aban ewo se omkora emamu ikishe se nipa bi ensa nka ne sa no sa ehintasem no MPP aban any company bi sign contractor omo tam ni nyina de ma omo a ende me no ka say ewo India enintina na nsemu asantememu ye ko hospital doctors ne ka che say omo computers ni nya adwuma ni nyina ne say India fo no edum no enti question ye busa ne say ebe den na ye nsaka Agyeman Manu nam Ghana o MPP fo we nam Ghana ende akando ne MDC aban Joma Hamamo ye bibia say company a friend Lightwave no omo de omeba Ghana no omo ne omatena se aka say hey contract na yen kofo no mo sign na enye nyoma bebre wo mu a enye ye pese ye sa etenetene ne biem because say anya sa na ya mankofo we ama na omo di anim ma contract we course so edi adwurum ya nche omo antuma sebio se company na amba ye information a eboy ho ban eye apomudin ensam eyi hitasem no ni nyina wo India na dia ya ne se MPP mu nipa bi afomo abomu tirim se omo mpese ebehu no kure no nti omo tuatua journalist bi sika ewo Joy News se ochina ekono omo mbra meka se NDC aban no e na say enye NDC aban bia meka se wia enkrata we di contract no me publish Ghana formo MPP mu omo ntam no omo nkenkan kire mo moko eye radio na eso kankan no wuntumi na ewo Kumasi na edada mo no so omutuma kenkan a monka so monkenkan ni nyina se bia Kevin Tiller kenkan ye no no mundidwa mu nkyira mu na mo a mundi no kure mudi MPP nkwasiafo we chi dada mo no monka nkyira mo se ade a omudi aye mo no sebio omakumu abrɛ mo ase enti ye Ghana ni na ohwɛ me anadwo ya asɛm we nya asɛm a ɛda Mahamudu Bawumia omolanche no kasaye ɛde no kae 2024 ɛna Bawumia kan asɛm we
government's resolve to change this narrative. I have spearheaded several initiatives aimed at leveraging digital technologies to enhance governance, service delivery, revenue mobilization, tackle corruption, and enhance financial inclusion and innovation in Ghana. Notable among some of these initiatives I've championed include the Ghana Card, the Digital Address System, and the Ghana Post GPS and mobile money interoperability. Additionally, I've championed the Universal QR Code Payment System, the Paperless Port System, and the Ghana.gov e-services project. In the health sector, I've championed initiatives such as the Ghana Card at Birth, the health sector e-services project. In the health sector, I've championed initiatives such as the Ghana Card at Birth project, the National e-Pharmacy platform, the digital renewal for the National Health Insurance subscribers, the Zipline drone based medical delivery project, and the Lightwave Health Information Management System of the National eHealth Project, which we are commissioning today. And these have revolutionized various sectors of the Ghanaian economy. I'm very excited by this LIMS initiative because an integrated electronic medical record system is crucial for a country's healthcare infrastructure. Electronic health records, such as LIMS, consolidate patient information across healthcare providers, enabling a more coordinated, efficient, and safe approach to patient care. Deployment of the LIMS application as part of the National eHealth Project over the last 6 years has been instrumental in delivering efficient and effective healthcare in the country, improving health processes and infrastructure.
Program we almost launching it twice. When I black white canon, okay, say now that program we almost launching in 2017. I had in 2024. Yaba betwaba aba omi abeka say or sa launch program no. Because 2017 I'm launch program no. And I'm sign a contract 2019. I had in 2024 agama abeje Mike ebu ni tirimuko edise konko e ka kire say ono almost have a launch LIMS LMS no as a new thing. And na ema NDC for raise objection say ablaka kwatwe letter by say no 2017 mo yeden mo launch ade we adenti na agama asa abegina ye twatro eno na mo didi na tem eno na yenya journalist bi a omutuetu omuka ete say Kobna Sante kwase ampanyi ni begina say ablakwa is doing too much. O Kobna Sante yare wo ho ebe 77,000 and the docket at the India. Anopa tutu sorry uhu bema uchu mu a uhu bema o docket at the India. Odo kwase ati radio so ka say ablakwa is doing too much. Ablakwa is doing too much. Wo o docket o yare at the India. And some kwasiade we na moti Ghana na moye. Instead of you people to probe and question politicians, NPP at this point, National Health Insurance now problem about NPP. Now, John Mahama and the NDC, I can't need to find a way to solve this problem. I don't see another problem. In kwasiafo or China, because I'm a party for mudi omochi ejimi ejes pen omuyenti, they cannot. They think say obie Jimmy or China Omako Chichi scammer journalist or Joy News. I know about 3 of them. They have given them money. Asempa Omajiska Obi Kobna Sante One eye Dominic Omajiska or China and Ome start jandam no and nintina ende made a document naba and nintina ende made the contract naba. After the show, my team will publish every single document. Team, how many pages? The document is how many pages? We will publish every single page of this contract. And then we will let you know. Take your time and read it. NPP, only a dangerous political party. Dear you say, there's 76 to 77 million dollars. Now the question is, some $10 million biya what system nimuna yebu so mo say ewe no. And then the last amount of money they paid, ye nim nipa or Jesus kano. Excess of $10 million. Ubusa say excess of $10 million now. Adentina mutia sa excess of $10 million now. Obian to me can't show and couldn't mutia $10 million. And that is the last payment they made. They paid that $10 million, took it out of Bank of Ghana and left office. $10 million. Mate say right after elections, Agyeman Manu akwesi a brand new hospital. Na mumbucha Agyeman Manu say, "Ejuma ben pa na oya right after elections." Otumi see a brand new hospital. Na time or more power. Otum for say to area extra 10 Ghana. Area ye konfano chiye. Time na otum for say to area say janka. Area to say slave without due respect. Area good wenima so bedwum because apomuden ediama edien asantemai na osses the one city na Agyeman Manu AC ultra modern hospital private one for himself. Time na otum for say to area ne nansi form ne nsagu ne nsam wabu nkotodwe ewa santimai esresre one city ede akwa konfo no che no na eye sewia egu ho epro Saa time no na ɛdeɛn Komfanoche ɛpro. Saa time na Afari ɛpro. Na otumfo sebio waesa akwa ɛsresre sika 1 city ɛde akwa hospital. Na akwa we asane contractor. Na ono AC ultramodern hospital. Ɛyɛ dan ne so san kwasi asem we so besi hanne. Wejwa. Intiminjai obodam. Yebusa simple questions. How did we get here as a people? How did we get here as a nation? How do we allow the contract, pages, 51 pages. We will publish it tonight. 51 pages. You better publish it and a public document. Every single person should have a copy. Ochina say yoko fra kwawe na ye cheno na yareba na obewu a yes ye ntiase persecution. The Attorney General is going after Agyeman Manu. Wanom George why se kusie. And mene wusika ena wenya. And time obe serve ye as health minister no we see a hospital mene wumienu ye sika ntumi nsi. Onyeska no way. This is the same person Sputnik otam eye vaccine na eye poison or be wo Ghana for ye busa no say I was frustrated. I didn't know what to do. I had to do something. Into Okoshianko for being Sputnik vaccine. A drew na onim de womb. Kwasi ampenyiwe or your accountant na moye the health minister. Onum George to say kusie 55 for born who say janka. Na akwa we abetena yeso say health minister. Ye ka sama yeso we nyini. Ye ka sama ye penyini. Kwasi ampenyiwe edi ajantra for chika jam so we nyini tima me enka nasam. Na ye nyina penyini ne efie. This is the foolishness we have lived with for years. We will be monitoring the system tomorrow. And it's a caution to every single journalist in Ghana. If you want to speak on this matter, the document is available. Masa, it will get to a point. If you people try to destabilize the system by misinforming or disinforming, we will send the people to you to question you. Because MPP, we need accountability. The forensic audit needs to be done. The government of the day, they are doing their best to make sure say a system way asati yejuma. Kwasi ampenyi we na Ghana no. Obeka kire say wo papa amobra. Ne ba etia brochire. We see a dan dem air condition bono. Ye dum light pen na plant asati yejuma. Kwasi we kwa brochire kohwe ne ho yare. Access Hospital enye sika. Ye the 70 to 80 million dollars. Ye ni be sika no koye. We have shown you things are emedru ye. Say a friend ende ewo yoku na ye toto na no pe kwase afo kwa bonche nku se ye demonstration na mo de mafa ne fo na nka mo ye demonstration ye bo 82 a kasa nkwase ase na ya mo ye nka mo jai ye ti krom amamanfo kwoto aba ekufo de kwase ampanyin na hwe amoa we ebo nipa 82 okuo mu 2020 ya nka hwe ye chi eyufo a na mo de mugimi akogina kwa wo se ye demonstration da ko etuo beto ni ahwe de o ye be ma obegina ho atwen demonstration no. This is the nonsense you have been dealing with. San kwasi asem we ni asoso so Ghana ukokasa pe yes we ye penyini uba wiase a bebi ampenifo bedudu na jimi pa ya Ghana empenifo kakre bi de nim nyansa dudu na jimi because you see they hide behind old age, they hide behind gray hair, they hide behind oya akwara ena ukọ ewiase afa na nyina bebi ampenifo no dudu jimi ya Ghana bebi ampenifo dudu na ya kromfo ya Ghana omo intimidating kwara no with age with who go school wine Hanabano, Ufrihe, Unime, and Kwasiafowe, that is what they do. This is the nonsense we have been living with. And we need to let Ghanaians, Manya Butra Chechri Machro, in this end, Ana Ochna, Oko Hospital, na doctors, no, hot nurses, like as a tro, na to me, and function system, and your fault, a MPP, a Agyeman Manu, a Kufuado ne Bawumia, Bawumia Jina Okacham 2024 say, or none of this program we buy. And so, ye. Sa kwa we are san nam Ghana. Ni titu aso se India niya only di 4 months. Wusu wusu ni tiki kan kwasi asem. Say yen sa money to me. $80 million ye ni me beskana fa. Akwa we san nam Ghana ha. Ame Jimmy Phobia chi Mike Direchi say ba wo mia na mbedi president. Na den sebio ye negabi. Ye ni yen kwasi afo. The NPP as a political party omu ye nwan. Ba wo mia Kennedy, Brandon Champon, Kentry all of them are stupid. Omunim nyansa every say they don't care about you. Hwe omo primaries ne hwe de omo ye Ghana ha. And then metie eye story bi, video bi. Yese John Boedu convincing na no hu fi no. Ose ono pese obeye chairman. Na ti asem bi a oka. These are the things they are saying.
Establishing invisible forces, and to the extent say do baby no, omo ye so formidable say the government couldn't do the excesses and no, and that is coming back again because there's no way. You better say at the party, you're to about just about 5-9 polling stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And to be a year no 2016, to be a year no 2020 no, it is coming back, and that is what is motivating them.
No power.
And I believe, say, with the Akomu experience, sometimes you become a bit complacent about Nyema Unkuno. A lot of people were working in institutions, NDC for that but new people who were employed during the period of Nana Akufo-Addo, Cocoa Board here and there. No feel so salary, and this is for that domo, you buy a betu, you buy a pamo, ya pamo munina, ya pamo munina, and see, Yantis any more and your mondada, and see, with what we are invisible forces, and to the extent say do baby no, omo ye so formidable say the government couldn't do the excesses and no more, and that is coming back again because there's no way. You better say at the party, you're to about just about 5-9 polling stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And to be a year no 2016, to be a year no 2020 no, it is coming back, and that is what is motivating them.
How did such a person become a general secretary of a party? Now onim de oka o si o ono de oba be lead the party no na we hu se etuturafo no mo bo tuo ku nipa no aye from Delta Force na 2017 NPP ba power DSP nanka Bruce mo omkop tu omo so tuo bu omo no o se sa boys na omo wura courtroom ekobo judge ni ba na onyem no o se mrantie na 2020 ye to aba before 2020 ebeto aba omude omukọ ayawa so west wago ko botuo no o se emrante na 2020 eto aba omuku nipa 8 no omusho muso jantade no o se enunti na oba back to the party. He's advocating for what we call vigilantism. Just say he believes say omumfa tutuafo ne mra na wudi omubedi ye no yensan for omumra nti na oba back abeli the party no ni message no no Ghana mremu no. There's an act that is against vigilantism. But when we are branching, when we go from Dinechi, this is what we keep talking about. The political message ni. Adana ye to traforama. Omo mubo tuoku nipa ma ye no. Adana ye omo si nchen. Adentina ne party no ye hu a ye ntumi kunipa emfa ehu enhye nkofo mu. Enti sesia no we yi nanim opeso be di party nanim efri se one de ni focus ne say or this side to travel from Delta Force omuku nipa no sam brante no mubotuo no because ye hu omunsa no adwuma omukwaya was west wagon omubo nipa tuo essay nipa 9 sam brante na 2020 omuku nipa nwotwe before that sam brante na ewura court oba tan a oya judge omukobu no yi ni sinchen say omu Delta Force ni ba ko court nti omo yi na pie sankofo we ana DSP nanka Bruce Jubilee House omunya power omuwura ho ekobu soldier for the police for or see on tiase say MPP no right now no ono yema sankofo ni lead party no adikudie a yentoma ne medi party nanim no say ono the vigilantism no ene na hallmark ohia if you say moje ngu a ono no party no ohunu say party na eden party no betuma nya tumi. That is John Boedu kwasia we obi di tuo fa na yiri tirim obi di boba fa ne batiri mu obaka se Ghana adan na yeyesa enso opese obi ba bedi na chi no kwa tuturu asem so obi ko bone yiri tuo obi ko bone maami tuo obi body bagi trimutuo ana obi born one to because I didn't Ghana tesa. But he is advocating that there are some young men somewhere, omumra, they should come and join the party. They should come back. Vigilantes na ensambra back. Na omo organize omo biom. Na omo ndie to trust them. And the Bema MPP who ama MPP are attractive. This is the party I've been talking about. Apeteshi. Hwenenim. Wanoma peteshi hwede waye. No kan. And it's so sad to say, ye nya penyini bi anya ohini bi. Enya Peace Council. The Catholic dian ye nya penyi bi onim nyansa kan say, hey, this is something that we worked so hard to get both parties to even sign a document to say we need to abandon what we call vigilantism in our politics. This is somebody who is now advocating. Adena eye act emrawo ho a yeni se obiampo et kan ho asem say they are affiliated to any group of vigilante groups biano. Today or send a campaign message no and osha hwe nkwasiafo ne enwan ba omugu nechi. That is what the NPP believes in. Yenku nipa yenye to trust them. Yenku obi nse no na yemfange to me and ntina ahemfo ni nyina ye din because they support these kinds of statements. And it's a peace council ayedin, and it's a Christian council ayedin, and it's a Catholic bishops ayedin, and it's a ahemfo akese, Queen Mother akese, and it's a nkofo Ghana say yemfa ebuo momo yentumi fa ebuo momo. If you say omomu dodo ne yankwasiafo a, they cannot stop these things now. Omo China MPP agada etutrafo ne ewudifo we na ye kunipa omo yo be press conference say afane afan betenase sankwasiasem we. And then Abrante it's getting to a week. And all these foolish people, they are watching these things on their phones. All of them, they have seen these things on their phone. And the criminal media, they have acted as if someone say, this is the plan of the party. This is what the NPP intends to do. Where about Omia group of Odibia? And you see, we were all against, we were speaking against, That is what they think can bring them back to power. The NPP as a political party, now they think these things, these are the only things that can bring them back to power. Either to trust them, either some mekunipa, either say Delta Force on the back, they don't have any message. Now let me read the act. Sir, act now act now etia vigilantism. Let me read it for you to hear for yourself. Mecho ade we are Jombo Duye no nanka say IGP emeyekwoche that night. Yeah. Now say IGP me chino. Now when you read the act, when you go up, Vigilantism and Related Offenses Act 2019, Act 999 of 2019. Now when you read the act, this is what it says. Prohibition of vigilante groups and activities. A person shall not directly or indirectly form, organize, operate, or promote the formation, organization, operation, or activities of a vigilante group. It is straightforward. They need to arrest the Ghana Police Service. They need to invite him because he is basically doing advocating, promoting the formation of a vigilante group. Okay, or see a Delta Force near him back. Delta Force, what does it represent? It represents vigilantism. It represents death. It represents chaos. It represents mayhem. So what is this guy advocating for? And the act states it clearly. If any person shall not directly or indirectly, and this guy stood on national television, on TV to say directly that they need to form a vigilante group again. Why is he walking on the streets of Ghana? The act is supposed to work. The law is supposed to work. Hey, say I'm running Ghana near Juma because you're going to come jail. Now, who now read the actor? This is what the act says. A person shall not take part in the activity, act as a member, or subscribe to a membership of a vigilante group. 4. No, 2. Sorry, I didn't read the 2. A person who contravenes subsection 1 commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 10 years and not more than 15 years. Inti nipa obeye sa obegina nipem akasa yente vigilante group yen for omumra na omebebo party no emebo nipa emesen sa nipa na ose de ko to efiase 10 to 15 years. Adana Jomboedu ne nam ho. And any Ghanaian can basically petition the Ghana Police Service to make sure this guy is picked up from this statement. And he said, me minimize the way, na me bo video ni chirawa. Uba say Act 1, any 2, 3. This guy called the section 1, 2, 3. Jomboedu needs to be jailed. He needs to be arrested by the Ghana Police Service. Listen to it again.
Establishing invisible forces. And to the extent say do baby no, almost so invisible forces. And to the extent say do baby no, almost so formidable say the government couldn't do the excesses and that is coming back again because there's no way you better say at the party you're here to about just about 5-9 polling stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And to be a year, 2016, to be a year, 2020, it is coming back. And that is what is motivating them. Yes.
That is what is motivating the dogs behind him. What did you say? Vigilante group is coming back. Delta Force is coming back. Now, when you read the act, IGP, you need to arrest this boy tomorrow. And yes, sir, from now to the end of the year, you'll not be happy with me. This fool, Jomboedu, he needs to be arrested. There's an act. Anytime you read, Now, when you read point 4, a person who contravenes subsection 3 commit an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 10 years and not more than 15 years. 5. Despite a provision in any enactment, a person who takes part in activity of a vigilante group armed with an offensive weapon commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 15 years and not more than 25 years. Despite subsection 2, 4, and 5, a person who is convicted for contravening subsection 1, 3, or 5 is disqualified from holding any public office. Any public office, political or political party office until at least 10 years have elapsed from the date of the conviction or after the end of the sentence. Now, clearly, the Jomboedu, he cannot even contest. He should not be given a position to contest as a national executive in the NPP because the police needs to arrest him. He needs to be charged. Either he spends 10 to 15 years in jail, and even after that, he's not supposed to come close to anything called NPP executive position. Now, when you read point 4, aiding and abetting of an activity of a vigilante, I can say, wona wo boa, o kekagum, osusu jegum, se eye ekuo etuturafo kuo wei, embe gina ne naso, embra, embe dintini, endi bone no, yese woso wo die nie. A person shall not directly or indirectly instigate. You can say instigator. And na Jomboedu yeno. O yi ho, or so ho, or kekejagum, or start kekan comfortable mu say sa na hia. We na o say ye, e wo say ye deba. Sa with this same way, and e wo say ye kambo mu man sa be ye adwuma. He is instigating. Obi o ha not the baby. Na o vigilante ni. Onye na ajin so obeye Jomboedu ka che said this is the time to come and murder. This is the time to come and kill. Into 4 now, a person shall not directly or indirectly instigate, command, counsel, procure, or solicit any other manner, whether by a personal act, presence, or otherwise, an activity of a vigilante. When you read this act, Jomboedu needs to be in jail. When you read the act, and you see the funny thing, what Jomboedu has done, it does not expire. That is the funny thing. Nobody should think, say, Sadena about Jomboedu ayena, your audio, ayabo, any video, no. It never expires. So it can be activated any day from today. Tomorrow he can be called. Tomorrow he can be charged. Next month he can be called. Next month he can be charged. after their primaries, he can be called, charged, investigated, and put to court. So the crime he has committed, it will never die. John Boadu needs to end up in jail. We need to set an example. You see, and I'm calling on the Peace Council, the Christian Council. They are the ones who are supposed to lead this charge and be like, John Boadu needs to face the law. I am calling on the Peace Council. I'm calling on the Christian Council, the National House of Chiefs. I'm calling on the Catholic bishops. John Boadu, you are the people who are supposed to lead this charge and call for John Boadu to be brought to book. Because if you don't, I am going to send this warning to all of you. The Peace Council, the National House of Chiefs, the Christian Council, the Catholic bishops, all this Islamic Council leadership. If you people don't advocate that John Boadu faces the court, the law, John Boadu is arrested and prosecuted, none of you people should rise up one day and speak about peace in Ghana. Because you can see clearly what the act says. I have played a video of what the guy said. Nobody in their right senses can tell me John Boadu never or hasn't committed a crime. I did not build this act or put it together. You people sat around the table and put this act together. You, the Christian Council and Peace Council, led this charge. It is your responsibility to make sure John Boadu faces the law. If you fail to lead this charge, if you fail to lead this charge, I'm sorry, I'm talking to my team. If you guys fail to lead this charge, you, the Peace Council, Christian Council, Muslim Council, traditional House of Chiefs, you will not like Ghana youth. That will be the end of you people, your influence on Ghana politics. Yes. Sadiachi, no, because of politics. A group of men, because of politics. Some people germinate and start attacking people in Ghana because of politics. You people will be held accountable because we have the chance to set the record straight. We have the chance today to use John Boadu as a scapegoat. We need to use John Boadu as a deterrent. You people have seen this video. I have read the act. You people pretend the same she. Ni abehwe de oye bema wo hwa wo Ghana say asamasi ye Christian Council mote ho na ye behwe junso egum so live TV so. The system needs to work. The law only applies to the poor, the vulnerable, the weak. We will let the law apply to every single fool in Ghana. John Boadu is not above the law. A petition will be sent to the IGP. A petition will be sent to you. A petition will be sent. John Boadu needs to be arrested. And you, the IGP, Mr. Yohonu, your credibility is on the line. The CID boss, you people, your credibility is on the line. Pretend as if what you have seen. We are going to send the videos to you. Pretend as if what is going on, you've not heard it. Near Tia, you, the CID boss. Afenyomakin slapped a police officer in uniform. You, the CID boss. Why I want to say, media and Kamasem, I'm a nice woman. I can speak grammar. You need brew also we need Ghana. You the CID boss. After Yomakin slapped a police officer, you threw that matter into a trash bin. You are walking in Ghana by with a dross and pretend and say you are Mrs. Nice. Nobody can speak in your face. I will speak in your face. You are not better than any police officer in Ghana. If a member of parliament as stretching in public to slap a police officer and you, the CID boss and IGP, you are walking in a forerunner that you don't respect any police officer in Ghana. You people are despicable because why is IGP, why is the CID boss, why are you people sitting there and not making sure the right thing is done? You said you open an investigation. What happened to that investigation? CID boss, what happened to the Afro-American assaulting a police officer who was protecting him? What happened to the investigations? You people have no credibility. And I'm going to put you people on my show every day. It means you are being selective when it comes to application of the law. You people are picking who to torment and who to frustrate in Ghana. You cannot apply the law when it comes to your own colleagues and friends. You people have become a problem to Ghana. You, the CID boss and IGP, you are the most corrupt people right now. Until you people bring Afrodomakin investigation for us to see, I will tell Ghanaians that you are the most corrupt people in Ghana today. What is going on in Ghana? Today, his fellow politician, his fellow MPP man is standing on national television telling us to bring back vigilante against the act. He's encouraging young people to go out there and kill people. And the IGP is sitting there. The CID boss is sitting there. You think it's a joke? You think it's comedy? The law needs to work. A member of parliament slapped a police officer for crying out loud. And you, the CID boss, you want a police officer to protect you? When you leave your house, you expect a police officer to sit in your home and protect your house? You, the IGP, when you go to bed, you want a policeman to be sitting in a mosquito and protecting you. But a politician is assaulting a police officer. You have it on camera. You want to pretend you've not seen it. So do you expect every police officer to see you as a friend? One day, these same police officers you people don't care will turn against you people. And we have seen it over the years. It is about the way you treat them. It's about the way you make them believe in the uniform they are wearing. It is about you people showing commitment. You took an oath to make sure the law applies irrespective of the person in front of you. You people are being selective when it comes to the law. The IGP and the CID boss, you are being selective about who can be arrested and who can't be arrested. Why is John Boyd walking and why is Afrodomakin walking? What kind of nonsense is this in Ghana? Did we bring you people into office to come and do beauty pageant? Come and sit there and laugh? You IGP came to US. You went to New York. You saw the FBI. You went to police officers. You saw the professionalism they applied to their job. You come here, you come and stay in a hotel, you enjoy yourself, you go back to Ghana and see police officers like mad people. No protection for them. Politicians using police officers like wipes. Is that the kind of police that we entrusted into your hands? You said you have experience. The reason why majority of us were supporting you was because people said you have the experience. You respect the police force. Today you have been an enemy of the police. The CID boss has become another actor all around. And we are sitting and watching you people. No respect for the law. No respect for the rule of law. You people sitting down and do anything else. These people are supposed to be called. We want to get to the bottom of the investigations. Afrodomakin's investigations. He assaulted a police officer in uniform. We want John Boyd to be called to the police. He needs to be prosecuted. I swear to God. If you people think it's going to be politics and normal things as usual, things have changed. If you don't hold on to the power you have to make sure it works, people will override you people like chicken.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
Thank you very much for being part of tonight's show. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. We'll be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Ghana time, 4 p.m. US East Coast time. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Have a wonderful night. Abuache. Gi. Gigim.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No, no answer mine. I watch it. You will for Belgium fan. It was a Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was a Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was a Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will move for bad. I want me to bad. Where you mind? Don't crumba.